Hey y'all, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Alrighty, so I did a video about Miss Katie, and in the thumbnail I put she's not Christian. And you know what? I'm not lying to you, okay? I'm not. So you want to know what I did? You want to know what I did? I went and found proof. So we're going to go back a little bit of time on Miss Katie's channel, and we're going to take a look at the entire live stream where I can show you what she used to be like. And she still is. Let's face it, she ain't changed. Alright guys, let's go.
Hi, it's Katie. How are you guys?
How many of y'all know, because I got new subs, and welcome, hey, welcome, I see you. How many of y'all know that her name's Katie Joy? That's what she used to go by, as Katie Joy. She was joyfully unavailable at one point. She wore that with pride and said it with pride. Here, these days, she don't say Joy, she says Katie. That's why I call her Miss Katie, because she don't bring no joy to me. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. Anytime you go live, you don't need to be on your phone. You know when you're about to press that daggum button, so leave it alone.
I am checking in with you guys. It's been a really crazy week. Very crazy.
How has it been a crazy week for you? You don't do nothing besides get yourself in drama. I mean, your mouth is what causes the issues. You won't admit that. Why? Because you don't think you have to. Then you run across somebody like me that shows you the proof.
I was not on very much today because I was spending time with my son. My husband is still sick.
Can I be honest with you? You mind if I be honest with you? I kind of don't care about what's going on in her household. I really don't. I don't care if he's sick as a dog or high as a kite. I could care less one way or another.
We were doing bath time. I'm got frazzled bath time hair. You know, just mom stuff.
Oh, I know just mom stuff. I absolutely know just mom stuff. You don't. You don't. You have Todd do most of everything. Because you do a full-time job on the internet. You're from one platform to another platform to another platform. You can't keep yourself straight on which one you want to be on for that day. Usually it's YouTube for a couple of videos, but sometimes you skip out and just do one. And then you take weekends off, and I think, you know, instead of I could, the engine that could, you get it. I think that you got some little things going on behind the scenes right now going on. Yeah, I think that lawsuit's getting to you because you ain't over on Insta posting away and you ain't doing multiple videos a day.
And I've been...
You've been what? You have been what? Can you not finish a full thought? Seriously, can you not finish a full thought? I mean, come on. If she ain't got a script or if she ain't got notes, she ain't got nothing to talk about. That's why the chat's up on your screen.
Tired. So tired this week.
You poor thing. You poor thing. I understand that you don't like having to take care of Todd and you don't like having to take care of your son because it's a lot of work on you. It's absolutely a lot of work on you. Miss Katie needs a pass this time, doesn't she? She needs a pass from having to do her motherly duties, her wifely duties, her work duties. She needs a pass. We just need to leave her alone. Not.
Fighting a cold, but I can't be sick because I'm the mom.
Well, I hope you're the mom. I think your son calls you mom. I do believe that your husband believes that that's your mom. I don't think they switched child. So instead of the mom, how about your mom? You can be a mom. You can just be mom. You ain't got to be the mom. Because let's face it, you're not the mom of the year. And y'all, before you get yourself up in an uproar, you remember everything in here is my opinion. And only my opinion. I am just a mama with a lot of thoughts and a lot to say. So what I do is I tell Miss Katie how I feel for the day. If she's allowed to give her opinion, so am I.
And I'm trying to figure out why I can't see my live chat.
If she didn't have the chat up there, she'd have nothing to talk about. She'd have no idea what's going on. Because in Katie's world, only Katie matters.
Let me just see if I can get this to reload here.
When I tell you this woman is boring, she has been boring since the very beginning. If she does not have a topic, you're not going to get her mouth to open very much. Besides, when she's thinking, you paying attention? You paying attention? Because when she's got something to say, oh, if it's about her, she's happy. If it's not about her, she's thinking.
There you guys are.
Peep the mouth. Peep the mouth. You see it? You see it? Pay attention. Anybody else have these weird quirks that out of nowhere they just kind of pop up? I have this thing where I do with my jaw and my mouth now. I don't know how I do it, but you can't hear it, can you? I don't think you can hear it. Anyways, I'm making a little gurgling sound because I don't know. I have no clue. It's kind of like I'm getting older and my mind is just not with me no more.
Janet Tucker, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
You ain't very happy, are you? Ooh, some people, when they say happy birthday, they're like, happy birthday! Oh, not Miss Katie. Not Miss Katie. She could care less about you.
How is everyone? I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. I hope everyone had a good Saturday.
If that was true, you wouldn't be looking down right now. You'd be looking at the chat to see what everybody was up to. And I hope y'all are having a good day. Are you having a good day? If you are, leave it in the comments below. If you're not, heck, leave it in the comments below. I'll still read it. See what I mean about not interested? The only thing that's interesting in her life is her.
You love my sweater. I just got this from Goodnight Macaron. So
sometimes can't help it. Can't help it. I think that her subscribers like to brown nose her because that sweater right there, that sweater she's wearing, it ain't impressive to me. Like this ain't impressive to you, but you know what? I got a lot of them and I enjoy wearing them and they're comfortable. So that's what I do. Plus I stay cold. It doesn't matter. It can be summer here in Texas and I'm still cold.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
Considering you named this We Gotta Talk or Let's Talk or something like that, you should have something to say. Everybody comes to you for the tea, the commentary, the junk. So you should know what you're going to tell them today. Kind of got to give her a moment. Y'all want to know something? Y'all pay attention during this video. Y'all want to know something? When she doesn't know what to say or it's not coming to her mind and she can't spit it out, she does this, okay? Her eyes go here, here, here. Her eyes go everywhere. It's kind of like everything's floating out in space and she wants to make sure she sucks it up real fast. She don't succeed.
Happy birthday, Janet Tucker.
See what I'm saying? There's no enthusiasm. There's no pizzazz. How in the world do y'all listen to her? I don't know how I listen to her. I make her fun. At least I try to. Sometimes I fail.
And Seeker of Truth. What's up, members? Hey, Renee.
Do you understand that members pay to talk to you? Do you understand that? I don't think you do. All you see whenever you get a subscriber or a member, all you see is the ching, and you see your numbers rise on your little thing for YouTube. That's what you do. You pay attention to that. You don't pay attention to them.
Hey, Jessie Bear.
Oh, I ain't heard Jessie Bear in a while. Of course, I haven't watched her live streams. Why? Because she doesn't go live anymore like she used to.
Hey, Scarlett.
Did y'all notice when I said hey to y'all, I said, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I have a little bit of pizzazz in me. She don't.
Everyone, hey, Leah.
You might as well be talking to the daggblame wall. You ain't talking to them.
Give Leah some healing stuff. She had surgery this week. Hey, Keon.
I hope she wanted everybody to know that. I certainly hope she was ready to share that with you, chat. Yeah, sometimes I do that. My tongue gets twisted. I call it my Texas twister. It'll be aight.
So,
what's that face about? You are uncomfortable. You are absolutely uncomfortable. You don't want to be here with these people. It's like an obligation to you. And when you have an obligation, you don't like to follow through. Unless it's something, like I said, I'll continue to say, to bring her money.
Do you ever just feel like everything in your life is just like, because that's how I've been feeling lately.
Welcome to the real world. Most of us out here living outside, you know, among everybody else, among the population, we always overwhelmed. We always got something going on. We always got something that we have to get done and have to get accomplished. We ain't lucky like Miss Katie. She gets to sit at home now and speak into a microphone. Woman, you're boring. You're boring. I can't make it any better nicer than that. I'm going to keep it like that. You're going to make me fall asleep. Did you know there's people that fall asleep to Miss Katie? Did you know that? That I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't figured it out yet. But people will go to sleep to her voice. I can't do that. I'll have nightmares.
Nothing's really going on. This is just Saturday night chat.
Isn't it good to know that even in our live chats you get, like, okay, woman, Woman, you have no respect for your subscribers, and that always bugs me. I don't like when people ain't got respect for their subscribers and don't appreciate their subscribers. Dadgummit, they took time to hit that button. If you hit the button, hit the button. Hit the bell. Turn it to all. So whenever upload, because sometimes I upload daily about Katie, depends on what she's doing. But anyways, hit it to all. And then if you want to watch the video, you can. I'm not good at thumbnails. I'm not good at titles. I tell that to everybody, and I continue to say it. So like, if it interests you, hey, good. I'll see you there. If it don't, then hey, I understand. I'm the same way.
This is what we normally do on this channel.
I would not giggle about that. I would not giggle about that. She used to only do live streams. She wouldn't do pre-recorded videos. Then she got herself caught in too many controversies, and she decided she needed to do edited ones.
Welcome to my channel. If you're new. Hey, 80.
I think I already said welcome to my channel. I think I did. Well, if I didn't say welcome to my channel, hey, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to what is me. I can't help it. This is just who I am.
Hi, Kimmy. I'm so glad that you're a new subscriber. Welcome.
Why does Kimmy get a welcome like that? Why does Kimmy get acknowledged? Why are you glad she's a subscriber? Did she give you money? Did she give you money? Most likely.
I'm so glad you subscribed. Hey, Life of Myri.
Oh, we can just hear the joy in your face. You like that? I told you she ain't got no joy left in her life.
Hey, Lacey. Hey, Wop Wops.
Go ahead and let out that big old sigh. Go ahead and let it out. Let everybody know who you really are. Because if you don't, I
will. So I was like thinking about...
Well, get up close and personal, Miss Katie. She can't think. She cannot think just on a whim. It's just not, it's not in her. This woman has to have something that she can read off to you, something she can show you. She has to have something that she wants to talk about, not something you want to talk about, something she wants to talk about in order to have a conversation with you. She can't just get on camera like I do and just let it flow because she doesn't have that capability. And that's just my opinion. Every time she lets it flow, she says something she's not supposed to.
Hey, Talking Shih Tzu. I love that name, by the way.
You love that name because it includes shite. Yeah, that's why you love that name. Don't you be lying. Don't you even try to lie.
I have been,
Oh, did you notice the topic went to I? Me, 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 me. Did you see the smile on her face? You see it?
Trying to figure out, if you guys are not on my Twitter, make sure you're following my new Twitter.
Yeah, go over there and follow her on Twitter. Come on, y'all go follow her on Twitter. You'll know something? You know something? It's X now, I understand this, but she ain't over there most times. She got ran off. She absolutely did. She wanted to know if people were reading what she was posting. People were reading it all right. They were also telling her off.
Which is WOACB.
Did you catch the eye look? Did you catch it? How do you not know what your own daggum social media handle is? How do you not know that? Hey, I ain't got social media no more. I done told y'all that story. And if you missed it, I'm sorry.
Official on Twitter. And then,
if you don't learn to spit it out, you're going to drive me crazy. You're going to drive me absolutely crazy. Ooh, you can't. Ooh. When I tell people you cannot form a complete rational thought, you cannot do that. You have to have time to research things, and come up with what you're going to say and what you're going to talk about. Impromptu lives like this, they don't work for you.
Oh, nothing's happened, really. Did something happen?
You're the tea channel, you're the gossiper, you're the commentary channel, you're the mommy sleuth, so why don't you tell us?
I'm just doing my Saturday night streams. I was thinking about...
I about had enough of you thinking. I about had enough of you thinking. I do believe, and y'all, like I said, this is all for fun, and that's all it is. But I do believe that this woman, she trying to get you interested in her. She's trying to do everything she can, but it takes a while.
I'm glad that you're here to catch a live stream. My Saturday night streams are not very exciting, you guys. Not at all.
I can tell. Why people pay to be a member, I do not know. Why people even spend time on your channel, I don't know. I do this for y'all. You're welcome.
Hi, Kristen Schaefer.
Oh, there's got to be something. I had to include the chat. I had to include the chat. The reason why I did that is because you have to know what's going on with the other people before you know what's going on with her. So it's more interesting to read the daggum chat than it is to listen to her.
You don't Twitter. That's okay.
I don't either. I don't have social media anymore. It's gone.
Twitter is like a dumpster fire. Jesse, what do you call it?
You don't even have your own sayings. Seriously, you have to... You can just call it a dumpster fire. You can call it a lot of things. You don't have to use somebody else's words, but you're good at that.
It's the dumpster fire for trash pandas.
Ooh, that smile was on her face and then it went away. She didn't get the reaction she wanted.
Oh, we need to talk is just, we need to talk.
That's the title of this daggum live stream. She was ready to talk. Everybody else is ready to talk. They were ready to listen. What was going through their minds that day? I don't know.
We need to talk. My description says that we haven't talked all week.
Yeah, okay, if she's in a live stream or she's doing something, it's mainly in a live stream, and she's on YouTube, what she'll do is she'll type, okay, I'm going to bring you a video where she's silent in the beginning, absolutely silent, and then she gets on to everybody for telling her that she's silent, telling her she's muted. Yeah, I'm going to bring you that video. She's a professional journalist, though.
I've done a lot of streams, but we have not done any connection this week. I love to try to connect with my subscribers, and...
If that was the case, you would still do it. If that was the case, you would still do random live streams so that they can say what they wanted to say to you. You don't do it for a reason. And I have my thoughts and theories on the reason why you don't go live anymore, but I'm going to keep that to myself. Hey, we're all allowed to have secrets.
See, when...
You know, the click, click, clock, you know, do you hear that sound? Yeah, that's somebody going, bye-bye. She blocking them. She don't care. She don't understand that when you block somebody on your channel, your subscriber number, it goes down. So what she'll do is she'll block somebody. Actually, she'll read the comment, block somebody, unless her mod's going to do it for her. She would have Todd mod for her just so that she would be able to carry on a live stream and get the hug box that she requires. I talk with my hands. I sometimes do that. Is your mouth getting heavy? Is your mouth getting heavy? You got so much shot coming out of it that you have to hold it up? Yeah, mine don't stay closed.
Thank you. Try not to get one of my...
What did you just say? Seriously, what did you just say? I didn't understand a word of what you said.
A lot of my ladies look forward to our Saturday nights.
That says something about your viewers. Yeah. See, my hubby don't work on the weekends, so I look forward to family time. That's what I look forward to.
So, you're new on here because your teenager is ignoring you. That's funny.
Oh my, it's so funny she forgot to laugh. Oh goodness, oh my.
Hi Phyllis welcome. So glad you're here.
You got excitement written all over your face. Oh, give her money, give her money, give her money. Come on, y'all. Go ahead, Super Chatter. She will tell you, hey, if you want me to pay attention to you, you got to send me a Super Chat.
Victoria says that her Saturday nights consist of cleaning her house and watching videos.
Mine? It just depends on what I did during the day. Some Saturday nights, I just want to sleep. Sometimes I just get so daggone tired of just life itself and dealing with the horses and my kids and my husband and my house and my dogs. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and I'm not going to keep going. But sometimes I just want to go to bed.
Has she apologized to me? No. Nobody has.
And you don't apologize to anyone else either. Yeah, both same words. You don't want to apologize to people. So why do people have to apologize to you? Because you said so. Riveting content. Do y'all see why they watched her so much? Do y'all see?
Only Amzi.
What did you just say? What did you just say? You are supposed to be a journalist, right? That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to speak clearly so everybody can understand you. But obviously, you don't follow that rule.
And a lot of subscribers. A lot of subscribers.
Yep, she's pointing that out to you. I'm growing. I'm growing. She wants to make sure that you know she's not going to be a little channel after very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Who are you saying yeah to? Who are you talking to? I want to know. I want to know. See, I figured the chat would be more interesting than her. Yeah, it gets there. Y'all hold on. Don't click off yet. We get there. I show you the entire live stream. So nobody can say, you edited that. You did this. You did that. I can say, oh, no, I didn't. It's a full thing. Yeah, we sitting through all of this.
I feel like my subscribers that know me and know my heart, they know.
Long pause. Long pause. What do they know? What do they know, Miss Katie? Some of your subscribers know how you are thanks to channels like mine. What, y'all? Okay, so I do these random videos where I'll do short little videos for you. And she decided that she was going to go ahead on her community post and tell you what not to believe about her. Well, if something's not supposed to be believable, you're not supposed to tell your audience that, hey, this perfectly rational explanation for why people are talking and showing you why people are talking about you. You're saying avoid that right there. Don't think for yourself. Think what I want you to think. That's Miss Katie.
The truth. And I don't have to tell them. So that's why we don't talk about it here.
You don't talk about it there because you don't want anybody to know you're nasty. Yeah, maybe you should go back and look at some of your live streams, but you can't go back and look at those Instas, can you? You got rid of those things. They're embarrassing, aren't they? Because you didn't control what you were saying.
Hi, April Showers. Hi, Joanne Monroe. Hi, you guys.
Seriously? Seriously? Y'all enjoy this? Y'all sit through this? Are you sitting through mine? Are you? I'm trying. But you know what? Sometimes I try too hard. And, no, I don't. No, I don't. I just get on here for fun. Oh, you're smiling. Does that mean somebody's talking about you? Somebody want to know about you? Because Katie's most important topic is herself.
Lacey says, I hate when I see like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and there really doesn't appear to be any improvements in the future.
She does it to herself. She does it to herself. Who got her mouth into a dadgum lawsuit? Katie did. Nobody did that for her. She did it herself. Her investigative journalism got her in trouble because guess what? You can't do? You know what you can't do? You can't slander people.
Yeah, you know.
You want to know something? You know something? I'm going to bring y'all a video where she's talking about getting so stressed out over the Amber Portwood tapes. Oh, I got so many Amber Portwood things to bring you. Because that's when I started following Miss Katie. But she got so stressed out, her hair started falling out in clumps. She was squirming.
It's hard because I feel like everything I say is monitored and watched, and I don't like that.
Then don't put it out there. We only know about your family because you told us. We only know about your son because you told us. We only know about you and things that you do off of YouTube. See, what she does is she's a different person no matter what platform she's on. Okay, she has, when she's over on TikTok, she gets all, whenever she's on Insta, she gets, and when she's on YouTube, hey, how are y'all? You know, she's got so many personalities, you can't even count them.
So, my night is going well. You just actually
gave your son a bath. You told us. You told us to ignore your hair because you were being a mom. You were being the mom.
Did a bath for my son.
Why are you repeating yourself? Good to know what happens in live streams and pre-recorded videos. This woman, she ain't got no information to give you.
He is laying down now. My husband's laying down with him to put him to bed.
Yes, because Todd is sick. I know. Don't make it about you so much. Hey, this channel's about me and what I do because it's Janet being Janet. But without a crystal ball, I guess it is about her. It is about her because she's told us over and over again that it's her channel.
And,
Nothing. You hear that? And nothing.
He and my husband are still sick.
You've already told us this. Newsflash, I need to write, duh. I need a hat. See, I got ears, I got horns, I need a hat.
I have been doing laundry most of the day.
Y'all will click on my video and I tell you something, sometimes I'm doing laundry. Sometimes I got a pile of laundry this high because I've got these big laundry baskets. And so whenever I get done doing the load, I don't like putting them up right away because I like making, just as simple stop or trips as possible. I'll do all my towels and then I'll do all of my son's clothes and my other son's clothes. Then I'll do my clothes or, I'll mix them all together. But I make sure that I count every single step and I go as least as possible. Sometimes it takes me a day or two, but you know what? What else are couches for? Most of us don't sit on them.
Yes, Joanne, you are correct. You have been telling us that. You have been telling me that the whole time. That you guys, I don't need to explain anything. That's why I don't even bother.
You don't bother because people call you out. People call you out and call you a liar. Absolutely they do. You don't like it. That's the reason why I don't believe that comment's over in the section. See, if you don't agree with Miss Katie, she's going to delete it and then she's going to block you. And I tell y'all that all the dagblame time. I mean all the time. I tell you. She will block you. Try it and you'll see. Try to give your own opinion. You'll see. Just trust me. If you don't want to, that's fine. But you'll see. What is it, Katie? What is, I now want to just, you got to pull it like a rope. Just get it out of her. One way or another, we need to get this out of her.
Because I care about you guys more than I care about everything else. And,
Ooh. Y'all want me to hurt your feelers? Can I hurt your feelers for a second? You want to know the most important thing in my life? My family. What goes on in my personal life. That's what means the most to me. That's the most important thing. My horses, my dogs, my property. I mean, everything that's really personal to me. That comes first. YouTube comes second, third, fourth, fifth, or sixth. Depends on what day I'm having.
You know what I feel like?
Nothing, because she goes silent. That's what she feels like. She don't feel like doing this.
I think you have a lot of us that know you better. I think so too, Kristen.
No, I think people like Matt Bear and Amy Duggar know you better than anybody. And guess what? You got dropped by Matt and you got yourself dropped by Amy at one point. You used Amy to get at a creator on YouTube. See, she doesn't always own her nasty. You don't actually get to see her nasty sometimes. She uses other people to do it. She does. She uses other people to do the things she don't want to get her hands wet with, dirty with. I already said dirty. That's why I didn't say dirty again. But I guess I just did. All right, move on.
I think...
We already know you're not thinking nothing. We already know you're blank. That's a bunch of just open air up there.
What I've loved this week...
Oh, we're talking about her. We got a smile on the face. Ooh, her most important subject.
Can I just be really sappy, you guys? What I've loved.
Your subscribers, your subs, because you already said they're the most important things to you.
Is that I have had some of us.
That's right. Complete silence. She can't think of nothing. Come on, chat. Feed her, chat. You need to feed her the information because if you don't, you're going to be sitting in silence.
I'm sorry for that, Jew.
Are you paying attention to negative comments? Is that what you're doing right now? Because you need to be paying attention to the positive ones. You need to pay attention to the support of your channel. No, Janet, quit giving her advice.
I'm sorry if you didn't feel validated or appreciated, but I do appreciate you.
Woo, where's the lie? If you appreciated people, you would accept people for who they are and their opinions. You don't do that. You don't appreciate a daggum person.
I was actually just going to say that I wanted to tell all of you guys if I didn't respond to your messages or if...
Hey, if I don't respond to your messages right away, it's because I got busy. And then other times YouTube will show me notifications and then it won't show me notifications. So I have to wait till I get on my computer and then I have to answer questions or comments from my computer. Well, I don't get to send the cute little emojis from my computer. So anytime I type y'all anything in the comment section, make sure you understand it's got a little heart and it's got a heart behind it because you know what? I care and that's how I text in my normal everyday life. I've already told you that.
You saw that I saw them on Instagram or Twitter or on Facebook.
Y'all want to know something? You want to know something? This woman would post on Insta before she posted on YouTube, but she will tell you, YouTube is my job. YouTube is how I earn money. But there are times when she was covering Blake, I'd go over to Insta, I'd take screenshots, and then I'd wait a couple of days, and then I'd go to YouTube and say, okay, well, here's where she started, here's where we ended up, and then she will go back over to Insta, make this long post, and she'll also take her video that she made and put it up in the stories or something like that. So she tries to get her Insta audience to YouTube, but she doesn't get her YouTube audience to Insta, because if she got her YouTube audience over there, they would question a lot of things she wrote.
That all of your messages, your amazing, kind, sweet, loving messages to me.
Did y'all know on Mother's Day, she got a really kind, sweet thoughts from her son? Did y'all know that? I don't talk about her son. She talks about her son. I talk about my son. But she did. She got some really nice thoughts. And you know what I was thinking the whole time? Why doesn't he do that on a regular basis? My kids do.
Were so awesome this week.
And yes, I did a video. If you didn't watch it, that's not my fault. It's yours.
It was so necessary.
For you to boost her ego. She needed it. She needed that little bump up, because when she feels like if she gets called out too many times, she goes into this little shell. She gets all down on herself. And you know what? She don't care. She don't care. But she knows y'all are going to be in the comments going, it's okay, it's okay. You treat her with kid gloves.
It really reminded me.
Did you catch the silence? She lying. My opinion. Only my opinion. She lying. Didn't remind her of nothing. She's proving it.
That this channel is so much more than just the content I've created. It is...
What is it, Katie? What is it? Come up with something that they're going to just gobble right up. Come on.
So many of you have shared just like how much this channel has given to you.
Oh, I know what this channel's given to me. I remember back in the day. For y'all that don't know, I used to be a subscriber of hers. And you know what? I wisened up pretty daggone fast when she started talking about autism. And she started talking about her son. And then whenever I realized the Shane Dawson thing, I'm going to bring y'all so many live streams. Y'all, hit the bell, turn it to all. Because if it's a really long one, I'm bringing you a live stream.
A place where you feel like you have friends.
Miss Katie has no friends in real life. She's told us that. She's absolutely told us that. And every friend she gets, she throws under the bus or she uses. It doesn't matter who you are. You're not immune.
A place where you feel like you're understood.
Understood. First, you gotta let the comments stay. You want to know how you comment on Miss Katie's stuff? Y'all want to know? I'm gonna let you in on a secret. You ready? You ready? Okay, she uploads. Y'all don't go do negative ones. I'm trying to tell you something, okay? Y'all leave the negative for me. But what she does is she has her Insta post or YouTube. It doesn't matter what she's on. She will make a post, and then she will monitor that post for several hours. Okay? Several hours. And then she'll move on to like the next video. That's when you wait a couple of days to go back to that video and read what people actually think about her. Because she can't monitor every single comment. She makes too many videos and she gets too many comments for her to read each and every single one. She proved that when she was grifting. Okay, if you ain't seen that video, go watch it.
A place where you feel like it's okay to be a mom. And
why is it always about mom? It's always about mom. It's okay to be a mom on my channel. It's okay to be the mom on my channel. It's okay for us to talk, right? That's what you're trying to say? That's what you're trying to say? Why is it more people are in my comments talking about how they're a mom than they're in your comments telling you about it?
Going in 37 different directions.
And Katie does not like that. She does not like that. She don't like being pulled. Katie wants to do what Katie wants to do when Katie wants to do it. She doesn't like to be told what to do. So when you have expectations out of her, when she absolutely has to match those expectations, she gets upset and she gets like this.
A place where we can talk about all kinds of different stuff and not feel like we're being judged.
Oh, you're being judged. You're being judged, but you're being judged fairly. Oh, y'all, I can find so many videos. I can find videos from other creators all talking about Miss Katie and how she is, who she is, and who she's been.
And that's really like what I wanted.
What she wanted. That's what she wants her channel to be. A welcome page. That's what she wants it to be. That's not what she really wants. She's telling you if you just pay attention.
on this channel. I got so slammed when everything happened with the Amber stuff.
We talk about the Amber stuff a lot. A lot. And you want to see her put in her place by somebody? And okay, it's my opinion. It's just my opinion. I think she got a little scared. Because would you want Amber Portwood coming after you? I wouldn't.
That was like a colossal tidal wave. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like,
you did it to yourself. Why are you on here whining, moaning, and complaining about it? You did it to yourself. And I'm going to prove you did it to yourself. You take accountability for that because you grew from those. That's when I started following you, is when you got the exclusive tapes from Amber Portwood. You just didn't think you were going to have to deal with Amber in the process.
getting hit with a tsunami mixed in with a...
Well, you should be talking about the whole thing of Shane Dawson, too. And I've been trying to find videos in regards to that. And I found a couple, but I found... Okay, Katie used to not just cover the Duggars, Sister Wives, and Blake. That's not what she would do. She would cover all different kinds of topics. She would try to figure out what her audience wanted most. She ended up getting stuck on the Duggars because that's who her audience wants, is the Duggars. That's who she reports on. That's who she, I'm not going to say the word I was going to say, but there's a reason why she says Josh, 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 almost in every single video. There's a reason for it. Just put two and two together. You'll get it. You're smart.
Hurricane, and then throw in a little bit of a tornado.
You know the old saying, you know it. Don't write checks that your booty can't cash. Well, guess what? She was sore in the backside.
That is kind of how I felt when everything was going on with that.
The way I felt whenever I first heard it was, why in the world would they go to her? She wasn't a big channel. So how did she get her hands on those tapes? Now, did it end up getting her? Oh, yeah, it ended up getting her. Amber ended up getting her. But I still don't know how she ended up with all of them. I don't understand why people went to Katie. She was not a huge channel. Unless, and I've thought about this, she knew how to reach out to somebody, and she knew how to pretend that she was a journalist, a reporter, because she used to write for Patheos. That's what I think she did.
And I had so many people in my ears, and so many people wanting.
Oh, you had people in your not your comments, in your DMs. You're always bragging about who you get in your DMs. You've always got a source in your DMs, man. I tell you, if you wouldn't go around pushing that block button, you'd have a lot more, wouldn't you?
To talk to me, and everyone coming out of the woodwork.
She won't tell you. She won't really tell you. But if she didn't get those tapes, she wouldn't be as big as she is today. That's my opinion. All of this is my opinion. Y'all ain't got to agree with me.
And so much attention on this channel, and it was crazy. It went
how you wanted it to go. That's how it went. Because you said that you came onto YouTube knowing the algorithm, knowing how to get in the algorithm, knowing how to get seen, uploading multiple videos a day. You still want to get seen. And I don't understand how you go from 500,000 to 501,000 and go up in a day. I don't know channels that get 1,000 subscribers a day. I don't know I just don't know. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't think I'll ever understand. And when it comes to Miss Katie, I don't ever want to think like her.
You know, we went from 16,000 to 28,000 like in a day.
See what I mean? Amber Portwood. Say thank you, Katie. Say thank you to her.
And then it's been just this very gradual, like very big uptick since then.
And it still happens today. And I don't understand why. Are there that many people, seriously, are there that many people out there that hate the Duggars? See, I don't hate. I was raised up not to hate. I can have opinions of, opposing opinions. I can absolutely have those. But, is that what your audience is? I know some of it's Blake. I understand that. Some of it's Sister Wives, but the majority of your views come on the Duggar. I mean, when you have something to say. Here recently, you ain't got nothing going on, so they ain't watching.
And it's been a lot to manage and navigate and figure out.
You did it to yourself. You wanted an exclusive. You got an exclusive. Then you went, oh, crap, here we go. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this. But you had to grow up and get some thick skin. Still this day, you ain't got none. That's why you go after people.
Like, as I grow, like how to manage all of that.
How do you manage it, Katie? Come on. How do you manage it? Growing as fast as you do. People do not understand how much you post normally on Insta. And you've been kind of quiet, so I wonder if your lawsuit's getting to you. Is it getting in your head just a little bit?
And I have definitely had some struggles making sure that I respond to your messages or
get to her messages, get to her comments. Me, like I said, I'm usually out with the horses or something like that, and I get back to you as soon as I can. But get to her comments and see if she pays attention to them. Go ahead, do it. If you want to, don't listen to me. Don't do things I tell you to do. Just don't go over there and be mean.
That I'm listening to you or that I'm hearing your feedback.
What feedback she's listening to, or she's actually not even listening, she's looking, she's watching her analytics to make sure that she's going to talk about what y'all are going to watch. If you're not going to watch it, she doesn't want to talk about it. What she would do is get a trending topic and she would decide she needed to discuss it, even though she didn't know what was going on.
It's been confusing for us going through so many different moderators, trying to get people.
And that is sad. She has no one she can trust. I'm going to bring y'all a video of a moderator telling their side of the story whenever it came to Miss Katie and how she is to her mods. I guess that's the reason why you always heard, Jessie Bear.
Like trained, but then like it not working.
You're going to train your mods? Seriously? I hardly ever go live, but when I do, I let my mods just do what they want to do, pretty much. They know that if you want to come in and be mean to me, that's fine. You're just not going to be downright nasty, and you're not going to put anything nasty in my comments, and then we'll be just fine. Me and you get along okay. You want to know something that annoys my kids? You want to know? I can go to Walmart. I thought my phone was ringing. It ain't ringing. I was like, what? But anyways, I could go to Walmart and I can meet a complete and total stranger. My kids will have to sit around and wait on me because I'll be talking for 30 minutes, an hour, and then somebody's going to have my phone number. And I do it with this. It's just the most random thing. I can be like, okay, because I have natural curly hair. Some of y'all don't get to see it because I don't wear it down because the horses eat it like hay. But sometimes it happens in the shampoo aisle. What do you use on your hair? And then I have to have a conversation with them about, what I use and who cuts my hair. And I go down this whole thing with them. My kids will go walk around Walmart and come back and they're like, you done? My husband's just as bad sometimes when you get him talking about things. He is just as bad. Sometimes I tell people he should have been born a girl because he can talk with the best of them.
Having issues where people were blocking people.
You do that. You block people yourself. You learn how to do it on Insta. You go. I know this because of Miss Katie telling me. You click on the name and then you can go to block. And I think it's almost the same way on YouTube. Like I said, I don't block many people.
And hiding them from our channel for no reason.
So it's the mod's fault. Every time somebody gets blocked, it's the mod's fault. It's not Katie's fault. Well, you know something? Her husband was a mod, so can we blame him?
People that were deleting comments in the chat because I don't manage the chat while we're on.
But you give them directions in what they can allow and what not to allow. You tell them, I want this in my chat. I don't want this in my chat. You understand that you can filter words, right? You've been on YouTube longer than I have, and I can tell you can filter words.
At all.
She was afraid to leave a lot of things in chat, and sometimes she'll be doing a live stream. She's like, we can't talk about that. We can't talk about that. I may lose I may get demonetized. We can't talk about that, y'all. Leave that alone. She is so afraid that she's going to get demonetized over something the chat says. Yes, the chat. But you want to know something? She usually brings it up.
And lots of accusations about stuff getting deleted, which I didn't have a part of.
You do not take accountability for anything. If you did not tell these people to block people, they wouldn't be blocking people. I mean, come on now. And if you had that big of a problem, you would have got rid of the mods a long time beforehand.
We worked so hard to get a lot of that cleaned up.
Manipulation. You believe what you want to believe. I'm going to believe what I want to believe. And to me, I watched it happen.
Had a group of moderators that were supposed to only handle those things, and it still didn't work.
You didn't do your job of telling them correctly. You should have told them what they needed to focus on and what not to focus on. You want to know what they focused on? Anything that disagreed with Katie. That's what they focused on. You didn't have to be nasty. You could say, you know what, you're lying, and you would get blocked. She's just that type of person. She does not like opposing principles and opinions. Yeah, both of them.
So we're finally at a much better place today. Jesse and Scarlett and Amber and Renee.
Oh, she knows her mods' names. She knows her mods' names. Y'all give her a little bit of credit. She's probably in there telling them what to do because they got themselves messed up. She probably, most likely, she said, don't let me take blame. Y'all take the blame. It's all, y'all are going to be my scapegoat. Y'all take the blame so that I can still do what I want to do. See, it took us a little bit, but we got there. We're getting into it.
And Erica, they've...
The sigh is all you gotta know. She's frustrated. She fear frustrated at somebody.
Aaron.
Hey, did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? She looked over to the side. She almost rolled her eyes.
Or David, you guys know him as David.
Did you just dox somebody's real name? Is that what you did? Did you just dox somebody and me not know it? Maybe you did. I don't know. So if you dox somebody and it's on my channel, then that means it's part of... Did you dox somebody? I don't know. If I don't want you to know my real name, I ain't going to tell you my real name, and I don't want anybody else to tell you my real name. But guess what? I already tell you my real name. I'm Janet. Hey, yes, I'm always this way.
Michelle, Aaliyah.
What are you naming off? More mods? Seriously, more mods? Yeah, I'm doing that video.
Who am I forgetting? Amanda. I haven't seen Amanda all week.
Oh, she jumped ship. Oh, she did. You can't leave Katie unattended. Don't you leave her unattended. You do not ignore Katie. That's one thing you do not do. If she wants you there, you're there. If she says get in Discord, you get in Discord. No matter what she says for you to do, you do. Or you gone.
Yeah, it's just been like, Michelle...
Look at her. Watch her eyes. She's looking to the side. Absolutely she is. She don't know what to say. She's trying to filter herself. She don't do a good job.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Who am I forgetting?
Pay closer attention to your daggum mods and then you'd know exactly who you're forgetting. But you got to actually consider somebody else.
I said Amber, right? I can't remember.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. You forgot somebody that you talk to and you boss around. Oh, that's funny. You know how many times I forget to laugh with Miss Katie? Ugh.
So it's just been a lot of, getting everyone on the same page, which has been challenging, and then having so much attention on everything I'm doing, which is hard to get used to.
Oh, you got used to it. You're a public figure. Your attorneys tell you you're a public figure. That's the problem when you get on social media and you get on a platform like YouTube and you get so many subscribers. Then you become eligible for everybody to tell you their opinion on what you have to say. It's no longer just your narrative. They find channels like mine.
But I'm getting there.
Looks to me like you got yourself upset. That's what it looks like. Looks like you're trying your best to get out of this. You are backpedaling so hard that your bike is down the hill.
Perfect day. So, knowing that, going through some challenging weeks and...
Weeks. Every single day of mine is challenging. I never know what I'm going to get myself into. I like to be as surprised as everybody else.
Nadia. I'm sorry, Nadia. I didn't mean to forget you, Nadia.
Oh, point it out. Point it out. Say, you know what? I don't have a list. I don't have, certain things that I should need in order to have all of my mods. I can remember all my mods. I absolutely can. I don't do lives, but I remember my mod.
Oh my God. Nadia has literally been on this channel for such a long time.
Then why did you forget about her? If she's been there for so long, why did you forget? Why did you leave her out?
I was actually going through, I said Amber twice.
I wish you had an addictive laugh. That's what I wish you had. You don't.
Not Amber Portwood.
Imagine Amber Portwood being a moderator for her. That right there would be worth paying to see.
I don't even know how to say her name, but the one that says Chala Chulip
You can't ask your mod, hey, how do you pronounce your name? All you got to do, and if you have a Discord, which I heard, I don't know, y'all don't take it with a grain of salt, but I heard that she had one, so you can talk in Discord. You can have, even in my last video that I did, not my last one of my last ones, it was somebody talking about, her in Discord, doing an interview in Discord, so she knows she can talk in Discord. Ask the person their last name if you want to know their last name. But in Miss Katie's case, if you don't want everybody knowing your last name, don't tell her.
That long word, her name is actually Amber.
See what I'm saying? She ain't got a contagious laugh. She doesn't. There ain't nothing she can do about it.
Nicole. Is there a Nicole? Do we have a Nicole? I don't remember.
Why do you not remember people that are involved in your channel? Sometimes you don't even include your husband. You'll say we, us, and then it'll go to I, my. You're supposed to be a couple. No. She's not a couple. She's a team.
Scott and Nadia.
Did you notice her chat is mainly just her own daggum mods and, a couple of members? Y'all see that? Her chat's not moving. People aren't interested in this. Are y'all interested in this? I am. We're getting there.
No, I didn't forget Amber's name.
You just didn't learn how to pronounce her last name. That's what you didn't do. You didn't put any time or effort into it.
And we had a lot more moderators than we needed for a long time, which created confusion. So then we removed a bunch of moderators.
You removed mods because they weren't doing exactly what you wanted them to do. You want your chat to only reflect you in a good way. If people call you out, you can't take it. You don't have thick skin. You want to know why I say she doesn't have thick skin? She used to get on Insta and go on Insta, yeah, I just said the word, but Insta lives, and she used to have rants, and then as soon as she got done, she would delete them. Now, I got a couple of those on my channel.
Yeah, Scott is actually Scarlet.
I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. If people don't have their last names or their right names up there in their actual YouTube account, I don't care. It's none of my business.
Hi, William.
Lady. I can't even do it. My mouth stays dry. I was going to try to click like she did. Just show you frustration.
So, yeah, it's been a lot. We've just been growing so fast.
And you do not seem happy about that. You do not seem happy about that whatsoever at all. Why don't you have something in you that allows you to smile and be interested in somebody else? Every time she huffs and puffs is something she don't want to see. Every single time. It's like, you got a bigger giveaway, Miss Katie.
I spoke to him. I spoke to Dreads last week. He's fine.
He's fine. There's nothing going on. Ask about me. Ask about me. Come on. Ask about me. Get closer, Katie. I can't count your nose hairs.
I think you're amazing given the circumstances. Hi, Alice. Welcome.
Told you she wanted to talk about her. That's what she wants to talk about. Her favorite subject.
So it's just managing everything.
You brag about being a YouTuber. You brag about being your own boss, having your own hours. You brag about so much. But in all actuality, you need to brag about your subscribers, because the people that watch you are the reason why you have your channel, are the reason why you get your views, are the reason why you get your ching. So you need to learn that subscribers matter.
Trying to balance the thoughts that everyone has a feeling about what this channel is, and
oh, I could tell you what your channel is, but you know what? It ain't very nice, so I'm gonna keep it to myself.
How do you follow me? You subscribe to this channel, Amanda, and then I don't know.
Yeah, she don't know where to send you. She don't know where to send you. She has to think about what her actual page is. She has to think about that. Takes her a few minutes, especially when you don't use it very often, Miss Katie. What did you do over on X? What'd you do on Twitter? Come on, tell us. Because I already know.
You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram.
She used to beg people to follow her over on Twitter. She would ask people to follow her over there so that she wouldn't get so many negative comments, but it didn't matter. She didn't get no love when it comes to Twitter. That's the reason why she doesn't do it.
Trying to balance all those different thoughts and emotions.
You're not balancing a thought and what emotions? You only got one kind of emotion. I ain't gonna say it. I don't say a lot of things. I like to tell myself to shut up. Why? Because I know I need to.
So,
The hair, Katie. The hair. Is that why you're not on live stream anymore? Is that the reason why you don't go live? Or actually, is that the reason why you don't do videos? You're too worried about your appearance? I get on here and do my face. I get on here and do all kinds of things. I can be out in a daggum windstorm and I can still get on here. I don't care. I'm just one of those people. You know what? I'm not a model. I don't belong in a magazine. I belong at my house.
My Friday night chats or Saturday night chats are never very, like, groundbreaking.
You know, you could make them interesting if you put in some effort. You really could. Plan something. It's simple to do. Plan something. Just get a topic. That's all you got to do. And then when sometimes your chat will get involved with you, then you know what they want to talk about too. But you can start it off. It doesn't always have to be, oh, well, this is going to be boring. Why do people watch you? You do know as a subscriber she owes you nothing, right? You know this, right? You do understand this. She don't owe you a dag blame thing.
Hi, Jenny. She says she's new to the chat.
And you choose to be in this one? Of all the live chats she does, you choose to be in this one. Well, that's on you.
And then just like listening to what my subscribers want, you know, really thinking about what it is about this community that they love.
No, what you are worried about is your money. You're worried about the views. You're worried about how long they're watching your videos for. Because if they're only watching for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes just to leave you a hate comment or something, then there's no point in it. You know, you don't want to talk about that subject. She's tried Diddy. She's tried Britney Spears. She used to do YouTubers. I mean, she would try anything and everything to see what she could get herself into because the Duggars aren't always interesting. The Duggars don't always have something going on. So she needed something, and she still needs something to fall back on. She was lucky that the whole Blake thing happened and that people told her about it so that she could start covering it. She was lucky because she wouldn't have anything.
Why they love this community.
You wanna know why I love this community? You wanna know why I love my community? You wanna know? Yeah, because it's friendly over here. Everybody's nice to each other. They compliment each other. I don't have to be the one to say, you know what, you matter. I don't have to do that. People agree, people disagree. They keep it nice, they keep it adult. I mean, I don't really have to ever delete comments, luckily. And even if somebody's mean to me, I don't care. It's me.
What's important to them about this community, how I manage my...
Did you check out her eyes when it went to the side? She better say something that's not interesting, that's good. That's going to make her look good. It's got to make her look good. It's got to improve people's impression of her. Yeah, she don't do a good job.
Self on social media.
Do you see her sitting with her arms crossed? Do you see that? People say when you do this, you're closing yourself off. You're not interested. You don't want anything to do with it. You're just kind of there. You're bored out of your mind. Why? Why waste people's time? All she wants is a view. That's all she wants.
And how that affects my community. And
no, it's how it affects your paycheck. Quit lying to these people.
Remembering that people have so much to say
and you silence them. I tell y'all over and over. I say, let me tell you. When somebody deletes your comment and deletes you, you're being silenced.
Want to be heard and feel like they have a voice here. And I feel like I try as much as I can to do that.
Did you check out the eye glance up in the air? What do I say? Okay, come on. I gotta think of something. I need something nice. I can't be me. I can always be me. Miss Katie can't. You gotta go to another platform. Oh, the content. You got content for days upon days upon days, don't you? You know what? I think silence is the best way I've ever heard her.
I've been watching for a while, not saying anything. I've seen others and really like you and your lives. Thank you.
You like her lives? You're enjoying this? Seriously, you're enjoying this? Well, I hope you're enjoying me, but this?
And your lives. Thank me for everything you do. I don't listen to the others. Thank you.
Oh, she'll listen to the others. She'll listen to other channels. She makes posts about them. She makes rants about them. She can't help herself. Katie, don't ever call out my channel. Don't ever call out my channel. I don't want the attention. I do not. I'm happy being a little bitty channel and happy over here being by myself, just having a little bit of fun. That's what I'm happy with. So you just stay away. Stay away. It's like garlic. You need to wrap it around your neck. Just stay away. You sometimes are bad luck for a channel. You really are. You get bad luck, you give bad luck.
Would I mind giving more info on Matt? I don't have anything more than what I shared with you last night.
Are we talking about Bear? Is that who we're talking about, Matt? Because you used to have him on your channel, and if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have a lot of your views. So I think you need to appreciate him, and you needed to tell him that. But you didn't, did you?
I support you, and I think you're amazing.
Well, you ain't thinking that hard, are you? I'll make y'all think. I'll make you observe things that are around you and things that you're seeing. Does it work? Does it work? I may try. It doesn't mean I'm always going to succeed.
I don't really have anything more, to be honest. I know a lot of...
You don't have anything going on in your life. When you stay at home and don't do a dagblame thing, besides complain, you ain't got nothing to talk about.
People were asking for proof that it was Jennifer, and...
I don't know who Jennifer is. I don't know what she's talking about. I missed this live stream. My bad.
I can't give you proof because she asked me not to. I even asked her again today. I said, are you sure you don't want anything?
She never gives you proof. The only way you get proof is if there's a lawsuit or something and you read it for yourself. She's not going to give you proof. She always has an excuse on the reason why she can't tell you about her source.
And she said no. She has been apparently, she told me today that she's been getting all kinds of crap from...
Well, it's because she's associated with you. I mean, let's make sure and tell the truth.
People and from him and...
Him, I don't know who him is, but I think I know. Do y'all know? I think I know.
He's apparently been telling people that I'd never talked to her, which isn't true.
Proof, Katie. Proof. You can't say, and you cannot come on YouTube and say something happened and when we all believe it didn't. You know, sometimes, like I said, Toddy Westbrook, she had proof then.
But I have to respect a source, and when she says, do not release the screenshots.
It gives Katie a cop out. It absolutely does. She has nothing to prove to you. Doesn't she tell you that? Absolutely.
I have to respect that. I can't do that because I need to prove things, you know what I mean?
Perfect way out. She's going to act like she has integrity. But you know what? If it came out in the wash that she needed to go ahead and flip-flop, oh, she would. She would turn you in an instant.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi. Y'all, if I ever get boring and monotone and don't give any expressions, will y'all do me a favor? Tell me about it.
Hey, girl.
This video is going to be so daggum long. I got so much to say. Are y'all learning anything? I hope I'm teaching you something.
So really everything that I shared with you last night was kind of, no, he did not. I have not heard from him, Sammy.
People pop in and out of her life all the daggum time. I mean, like, okay, I use Amy Duggar all the time because she threw her under the bus. Amy was her friend. She threw Amy under the bus, and then Amy got back on the bus. They were friends again, and then they quit talking, and she was selling, or trying to sell Amy's clothes, you know, because Amy had a store, and then she outed Amy's husband, and then they become friends again, and it's just this ongoing cycle. And this is how Katie is. She may not meet you in real life, but she'll be part of your life.
Oh, and Sammy,
Oh, what did you do? What did you do? She's admitting to something. She's admitting to something. Oh, here we go.
Honey, I'm so sorry. On Instagram.
Don't call people honey. Don't call people honey. I do that because that's what I do.
With your question, once I looked at it you asked me the ask a question thing.
Did you notice how she looked to the side? Did you notice? Y'all pay attention. I don't tell you things for you not to pay attention to them.
And you asked me a question that somebody else asked me, so I didn't answer your question. And so I
wonder if this person gives them money. I wonder if it's a member. Oh, I wonder things like that. I can't see the chat. Y'all can see it. I can't.
Deleting your question, and then once you delete it, when you do those things, it says block. And I thought I was saying delete. I was just saying no, but I accidentally blocked you.
No, you deleted her comment. That's what you were trying to say. You deleted her comment, absolutely. And because you wanted to delete her comment, you deleted her. That's what you did. So, did you go back and follow her to show her you're sorry? Is that what you did? No, probably not.
Thank you, Kim. She supports me.
Oh, you got some support in the chat? Imagine that. That's all you ever have these days. Lady, I don't get it. I don't understand how people watch your pre-recorded videos, and I don't understand how people watch you live. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I never will. I don't ever try to figure out, Miss Katie.
You do the best you can in a very stressful position, and personally speaking, I love your channel. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you love her channel. I did at one point. One day you'll see the truth. What are you doing? Why do you even go live? Why do you waste people's time? Why am I asking why? You want to know what happens when you ask why? It's a letter of the alphabet. Do you need to say it? My kids will ask me why, or they used to ask me why, and I tell them that every single time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They quit asking me why. I don't even have to say because I said so. It works.
I forgive. Thank you, Sammy. I did not mean to.
Oh, so you were forgiven for blocking somebody. Oh, well, she don't ever apologize, Sammy, so you better take it.
I was freaking out when I saw that you said that, because I know that you're always here, and I was like,
well, she didn't want to lose a valuable person. She didn't want to lose a view. Do you share her videos? Do you share her videos? I tell you, somebody in my comments told me I needed a lot more views on one of my videos, but guess what? I'm not Miss Katie. I told her the same thing. I don't have the reach or the pull that she does, because, you know, she's famous.
No. You can talk about the most random stuff and I'd still tune in.
Yeah, but that's called loyalty and dedication. That's what that's called.
Thanks.
I tell y'all thank you all the time in the daggum comments. I do, because I appreciate you watching my videos. Because without you, well, I'd probably still make them. But you know what? It's better having you there.
Thank you for everything you do. My texting needs work.
How long am I going to make this dagblang video? She ain't even to the interesting part, and I'm still talking. Are y'all still with me? Y'all do me a favor, get in the comment section and let me know if you're still with me. Hey, I'm giving you a day of Katie. You're welcome.
So Jennifer basically just told me today that she just wants to move on, and she's been giving a lot of blowback.
If you have anything to do with Katie, you get backlash. You just have, even I get backlash. I can talk about Amber and I can talk about Foodie all I want to, but I can't talk about Miss Katie without somebody in my comments telling me how bad I am.
Yeah, no, the stuff I'm talking about has related to Jennifer.
Like I said, I don't know who Jennifer is, and she's never very... If you don't have the chat sometimes, you have no idea what's going on. Katie, I'm going to have to start listening to these prior to. I just remember this one, and I'm going to have to start listening to them prior to, and I'm going to have to start cutting out all your silence. Every single bit of it. I still got to do the video where I show you how silent she is.
Olivia says that he wants me on his channel, but that's funny because he's never actually contacted me.
Who? Who never contacted you? People don't do collabs with you. They know better than to do collabs with you. Everything goes south.
He does a lot of talking, but he doesn't do a lot of work to actually speak to people.
She needs a mirror. I need to make a mirror Katie.
So I think a lot of people need to remember that.
We need to remember what? That you're not a good person? There's a reason why people don't want to talk to you. There's a reason why people... You tried to help out a small channel one day. You said you were helping out a small channel. And all you did for that channel was you used their content. You used them as content. That's what you did.
People are saying a lot of things, but they're not actually doing anything behind the scenes to actually... get information instead.
Hey, I will ask y'all again. She says a lot. She comes on her channel and she says a lot about the Duggars. The Duggars this, the Duggars that, the Duggars this, the Duggars that. The Duggars did something illegal. They're selling off property. Da 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 da. What has she accomplished with the Duggars? People tell me they need to be exposed. What has she accomplished? What has she done? She didn't get Josh taken care of. She didn't get Joseph taken care of. So exactly what did Miss Katie do? That's a question for you. And no, I'm not trying to get Miss Katie taken down. Nope, not whatever at all. I'm not sending you over to her channel. I am not doing a dagblame thing. I'm staying on my channel where I belong.
So.
Ooh, have y'all noticed? Y'all watch her. Whenever she's reading the chat, she opens her mouth. Nothing comes out of it besides hot air, but she opens her mouth.
Have I met any of the Duggars? I have not.
You've spoken with a couple, though, and I don't think you've spoken on the phone because I don't think they can stand your voice. But I think you've spoken to some in DMs because I know Derek Dillard corrected you.
I don't... See, Dreadall, this is what I was actually going to figure out. Why wasn't there a coffee combos this week?
Oh, coffee combos. That's Kel and Christy Lindsay because she says that she... Oh, Christy Lindsay. Lindsay Grizzly. That's what the name is. But she always says she's friends with Lindsay. She talks to Lindsay. She's got the in with Lindsay. But do we ever see her? No.
I did not ask. I haven't talked to Lindsay in a while. I don't ever talk to Kale.
Because Kel will tell you off. She has absolutely no problem telling you what she thinks about you. That's what most people feel. And Todd Chrisley, yeah, he told Miss Katie to shut her mouth a couple of times. And, well, let's see. She don't talk about him no more. Well, goodness gracious, it seems like she don't talk about hardly anything.
Karen, you said what you just said. They need to find a new hobby. I just think,
Katie needs a hobby. Her hobby consists of the internet. She is on some kind of website. She's watching something. She's reading something. She needs an actual hobby outside of being online.
I'm available on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook.
Hey, her Book of Face got hacked. And so if you go over to her Book of Face, let me tell you something, you are going to get some of the most random posts. It's like, what are you thinking? Some people think it's Katie, and so they'll leave comments underneath going, excuse me, what is this about? It gets interesting.
I have my email attached to here for business and things.
Yeah, don't go to any of my socials. I've already told you I ain't got them no more. If you see me on social, don't pay attention to it. Ignore it. And unfollow me if you follow me. Unfollow me.
And I see a lot of people saying how they need to talk to me.
If you don't know why I'm saying unfollow me, it's because I got hacked.
For their content. And yet, instead of talking to me, they just go on live streams.
I don't go on live streams. I used to when I had more pull. Absolutely I did. I'd go on live streams and have a little bit of fun in my comments. But now that I just do videos on you, I'm perfectly fine doing that.
And they just say whatever they want to say without even...
No, ma'am. You're allowed to have opinions, and everybody else is allowed to have their opinions too. Just because they're negative about you doesn't mean that you get your way.
Talking to me, and they make a lot of assumptions about the things that I've done or I've said. And
you know what happens when you assume something, Katie? You make a donkey's butt out of you and me. That's what happens when you assume. So, no, I don't assume anything. If I can't find it, I usually don't say it. But I'm doing all these long ones for you just so that I can tell you a little bit more about Katie and so I can show you who Katie is.
I'm not a liar. I'm not.
If you weren't a liar, why is there so many people calling you a liar? Makes no sense.
I will tell people my side of the story. And
no, you will tell people what they need to believe. You will tell people, okay, Katie said this, and this is what I said, and you can't prove me wrong. And when you prove her wrong, you really didn't prove her wrong because you don't accept it.
It's just not happening. It's not happening. It's a lot of,
No, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Katie, what excuse are you going to use in this one?
Looking good to other people, but it's definitely, I've never once received a DM from anyone. Never once.
Hey, I sent my information in to get my copyrights taken down. That's the most I've ever contacted her. That's the most I ever want to contact her. I've talked to Todd, but I ain't talked to her, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Quit with the hair. Stop with the hair. She is so obsessed with her looks. She really is. I'll show you.
They are, Patty, they are fake, and I've said that multiple times.
The one that's fake is you. You get on your channel, and when you talk about the Duggars, you don't curse, you don't do nothing like that. You talk about the Bible. When in all actuality, in this one, you're going to hear that she's not a Christian.
Nicole, you said a lot of terrible things to me.
To you? How did she say terrible things to you when she doesn't contact you? You mean she commented terrible things and that upset you. Your feelers were hurt. Let everybody know your feelers were hurt.
I'm glad I caught you on live, Katie. I want you and everyone else to know that I'm sorry. I said a lot of really mean things, and I hope you can forgive me one day. You didn't deserve any of it.
Y'all, if anyone can hold a grudge, it's Katie. Katie, I think she's got a list written down of all these people that she just wants to, get retaliation against. That's what I believe. And I think when she's not involved in something like what she's involved in now, I think she goes down that list. That's what I believe, because she used to call out channels that called her out.
Funny. I don't even know if I trust you, to be honest.
To be honest, I don't trust you. Not many people do.
Because you've done things like that and then run away to the group with that, so...
So you upset her. She's trying to prove that she has feelers and you touched them. Don't touch people's feelings with your words. You're not supposed to, especially hers.
I saw a lot of really hurtful things that you've said about me. I don't know.
Told you you hurt her feelers. Don't hurt people's feelers. It's not a nice thing to do.
If you want to talk to me, you know where to find me.
On almost any platform besides Twitter. She calls it a cesspool for a reason.
Katie, you try so hard to be inclusive. I love it. The fact that you read out loud, you show, is so helpful.
Oh, so some people like it when you read absolutely everything to them. I do not like reading to y'all, okay? When I put things up on the screen, whenever I go to read to you, I'm like, ugh. I don't like doing it because I know that if y'all want to know what it says, you'll read it. But I read it just because I do. I have no explanation, okay? It drives me insane listening to Miss Katie read something because she does not change her tone. She does not change her expression. She does not change anything. So you don't know if something's serious or not. She doesn't give her opinion about anything, and that's what I'm hoping I'm doing in this video, is giving you plenty of my opinion.
Like, you are not perfect, but people are going to be broken 5 to 6 hour streams.
Ooh, she said that she's breaking the cycle. Miss Katie's breaking the cycle. Well, why are you even talking about the cycle now?
Can I just address something about the reading? I have a lot of people that are hard of, like, vision impaired, and so...
Oh, so that's the reason. See, people were frustrated with you about reading things. Okay, I understand it now. I understand it, but... You know something, Katie? There's closed captions on your videos. There really is. Yeah, it's a thing. So you can have people read it that way if they want to. They don't have to listen to you. And that's what I tell all my subscribers when they're watching my videos and I'm doing something on you. I'm like, pause it anytime you want to. Because you know what? I can't have her reading it all on my channel because she'll strike me.
People get on me for reading the screenshots. I do that for my followers that are vision impaired. It's not...
Okay, so I guess, see, whenever I have something, did I think about that? No, I did not. So if I don't think about something, I can take accountability and responsibility of not thinking about something. But people have told me that they listen to me like a podcast. That's what they do, especially when I do these long videos. And so they appreciate me reading things out. Well, Miss Katie, I don't know if she still reads things out for the right reason. I think she reads it out for runtime, okay? That's what I think.
Because you can't read. It's because close the captions that are on the screen. They don't catch what's written on a screenshot.
They don't. You're right. I'm wrong. Absolutely. You're right. But your voice Your voice, I turn the daggum thing off, okay? I don't tell her she's right very often, but she's right. If you don't say it, yeah, I just don't like listening to her, okay? Leave me alone and leave it like that. Goodness gracious, I don't like her voice. I can't help it.
So if someone is watching me and they have vision problems, and I have this woman named Kira who has been following me for 5 years.
There are people that tell me I talk too fast, and I try my best to slow down. My ADD gets me to where I'm just, I can't help it sometimes. It does that, and I think so fast. I have no filter between here and here. So I think so fast, sometimes it just comes out.
And I always think of her when I'm doing these because Kira deserves to know what's on that screenshot.
Is Kira still a subscriber? Have you checked on Kira? Have you seen if she's still involved in your channel? Have you done any of that? Probably not. I go back to y'all. I go back to my old videos from like when I very first started, and I read the comments. And I'll just spend, an hour sometimes longer. I'll just read the old comments. And sometimes I heart them because I didn't get to way back when, because I'd get a lot of comments, and so I go back and read them and I heart them just to let people know that I remember when I did not have 1,000 subscribers. I remember when I had 100. I remember when I had 5. That's right. I remember when I had 5 subs, and that's important to me because people trusted me with giving them entertainment and giving them content when I didn't have a big channel. Somebody had to take a chance, and I appreciate everyone that did. Told you I should have edited out all the dag-blame silence. Lesson learned. Katie, would you please act like you care just a little bit? Just that much compassion. That's all you gotta show, is that much compassion, and then I'll leave you alone.
He never contacted me. Not one time, Patty. Never once.
Are you understanding, Patty? She's not gonna repeat herself. Yeah, she will.
A lot of, I'm gonna talk to her. She wants to talk to me. Oh, you do? You want to talk to me? Why didn't you kind of contact me?
Because I don't want to talk to you. I want nothing to do with you. I don't like who you are behind the scenes, and sometimes, frankly, you scare me.
You're not blocked on any of my social media. Maybe it's because you don't want to know my truth. He never wanted to know my truth.
Do y'all want to know her truth? Am I showing you her truth? Are we getting there? I think so.
I saw what happened tonight, you guys, but that doesn't change the fact that for months, nobody's cared what I had to say.
Yeah, we still don't. We still don't. You're just blobbing off at the jaws at this point.
So, I need you to read it for me. I'm blind as crap, so thank you. That's why I do it, BDH.
Okay, so do you remember that person? See, my son is legally blind in his right eye, and he barely has any vision in his left. That's the opposite side. But anyways, he has no peripheral vision either. So sometimes I understand the whole reading to people, and like I said, it didn't come across to me like that. But my subs have never come to me and said, Janet, I need you to read this. I need you, because if y'all ask me to do something and it's in a possibility and realm of mine, I will do it for you. I have not a problem whatsoever at all. But some people, they don't like just to listen to you read the Insta posts. They don't like to listen to you read papers. They just don't like to do it. They'd rather have your opinion. And that's one thing that I always say about Miss Katie. If you're going to read something, give your opinion. If you're going to say something, give your opinion. That's what commentary is all about. Go ahead, start clicking, Miss Katie. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. You're deleting comments. Come on, get closer. Get yourself all worked up. Come on, I like it when you get worked up. You're pretty funny.
I think Nicole understands what happened, and I think she knows what's going on, because Nicole...
I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's going on because you don't read the dag-blame comments. You read them to yourself. You talk about people not being able to see, all right? This is hypocrisy right here. You talk about people not being able to see. Well, whenever you start addressing a comment and you don't say what that comment says, then how are people supposed to hold on to your words? How are people supposed to do that? They can't do that if you're not reading the comment too.
Has said some really awful things. Terrible.
Definition, please. Definition. Explanation, please. Because some of the things that people say to you are not terrible. They're just opinions. And you don't like it. You run from it. You might not run out of your house, but you still run from them.
Terrible.
What you got in the cup? You got mama juice? You got mama juice? I don't drink mama juice. Do y'all drink mama juice? Ooh, I don't. I don't like the taste of it.
Brittany has not apologized.
Why are you bringing up all these people that won't apologize to you? Maybe they don't owe you a dag-blame apology explanation. They don't owe you anything. You say you don't owe an explanation? Like I said, you can't request anything.
You had a cult about how cults are bad. That's funny.
Funny. So does she ain't got a sense of humor. Oh my goodness, you were driving me bonkers. You ain't even got to realize something. I realized something. You ain't even got to talk to drive me insane. You ain't got to talk whatsoever. No, all you got to do is just sit there.
I think Nicole knows why I'm upset. And I think Nicole knows that I have every right to be upset for what she said to me.
That is your opinion. Maybe she doesn't know it. Maybe you have to explain it. Maybe you have to let somebody into your thought process. Not that they have to listen to it, but you're going to at least try. Y'all, I got a blind daughter, okay? She's blind and deaf. I don't run my household, okay? I don't run outside. I don't run inside. My horses run outside. She runs inside. So she will hit my camera and it'll do this. Or she'll be over there and I don't know why she does it. I don't know why she does it. I never will understand why she does it. But she'll take something and just gnaw on it. And I don't know. I don't understand. So sometimes you'll hear her go. Can't even hear my teeth. But anyway, she'll do that. And so you'll hear that in the background. So if you ever wonder what the clicking sound is, it's her trying to, I don't know if she's trying to bite something. I don't know what she's doing. I don't even try to guess. I'm just like, do your thing. You stay over there. You do your thing. Because when she comes up to me, I stop doing what I do and I pet her. Yeah, I do.
You know, Cobra, I already blocked. You were unblocked for so long.
Yeah, she done said, I already blocked you. I blocked you, unblocked you, but I need to block you again.
But you can never play nice.
He's watching you. You're his example. Or her example. Don't leave that kind of impression, Katie.
So you have to go.
You disagreed with her. She said bye. You gotta accept it. Nah. Now, all the bragging you did about getting so many subs and making so much money and doing this and doing that, why can't you get a chair that don't squeak? Why can't you do that? Or just don't move in it. That's an idea. Just don't move in. Just sit still. I sit on the couch sometimes when I do my reaction videos to other people. I like to do them at my office because I have a backdrop and things like that. But my chair isn't comfortable hours upon hours. My couch is.
You're blind and I really appreciate that you read things loud. That's why I do it.
And no, I don't get to spend hours on my couch before y'all even ask. I don't get to do that. This one, I've been up since midnight, okay? I've been up since midnight, and I got something to do till I got to find something to do until my husband wakes up. So, this is it.
Lucy, I have not checked my P.O. box this week. I will go on Monday and check.
I need to go get a P.O. box. I don't even think she does a P.O. box anymore. I don't think she does, because people didn't send her anything. One time when COVID was going on, or the C word, no, not that C word, not the other C word, that C word. When it was going on, she dressed up in all this. I don't know if I can find it. I wish I could find it, because I've looked for it. But she dressed up in all this like hazmat stuff to open a package. I can't remember who the package was from, but she was over here. Like she was gonna catch something. It's like, wash your hands, woman. Why'd you even bring it into your house? If you think there's something going on with a package and you think it's contaminated, don't bring it in your house. She put it on her desk to open it. Was she thinking? No. Just like now, she ain't thinking of nothing here.
I'm thankful that you read. My glasses are outdated and it's so small and print. Yeah.
See, so this is an argument that she had back then. It absolutely is. It's something people complained about back then, because people got tired of hearing her voice. Just, if she would read with enthusiasm, that's one thing, but she don't.
They're really small on the screen, and I know so many of you.
So many what? So many of them what? You're biting the inside of your mouth. If this ain't telling you she ain't got nothing to get you interested in her, I don't know what will.
Did Amzi apologize? Yes, she did.
That was such a fake laugh. When I say she is fake, she is downright fake.
She sure did.
Aren't you glad I gave you the chat? Aren't you glad? Because if you want to read, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not going to read the chat to you, because if you want to read the chat, you can. I just figured we needed the chat just to keep up with Katie.
I've had tons of apologies from subscribers.
Not from me.
Has Amber left me alone? Yes. Amber is so out of the picture, guys. Yeah, I haven't talked to Amber in she has been off Instagram. She has been behaving. I don't want to go on anyone's channel. I want to be on my channel.
Y'all, I gotta take this quick little intermission, because I got an udder full of my skincare products that I've been needing to be doing this entire time, and guess what? I got sidetracked. Yes, I get sidetracked all the time. Oh well, here we go.
Susan doesn't agree with me on a lot of the stuff related to Teen Mom, but that's okay.
It is not okay. You are picky. It can be okay for one person, but it doesn't mean it's okay for everybody. Just y'all just don't believe me. Don't believe me. Y'all just go ahead and not believe me. She proves it though. She done said it. She blocks people. She's used to rejecting people and blocking people. I got videos on my channel of her doing it.
There's another one of my subscribers named Kelly that doesn't agree with anything to do with my Teen Mom stuff, but that's okay.
Oh, it's okay for the Teen Mom stuff. You say it's okay. You're saying it's okay. But the question is, are you just saying it? Or do you mean that it's okay? They give you money, don't they? That's just my opinion. I think they give you money. I think they're members. I think you want their ching-ching, so you're going to say it's okay if you disagree with me. But if anybody that knows KT and sees what KT does, no, she's not, no, it's not okay by her. See what I mean? It's not okay. Why don't you tell everybody? I mean, seriously, tell everybody. It's okay if you don't agree with me. It's okay to be in my comment section and not think what I think. You know, we're all individuals. We all have different thoughts and opinions. Why don't you get down there and tell people, or why don't you tell people out of your mouth? Why don't you say something? Why do you say that certain people get to disagree with you? That's not fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to go make people money on their channels. I'm just not.
Woman, don't nobody want you on their channel. I have been watching for years, and I don't remember you being on anybody's channel at all. Okay, wait, no, you would go on Uni's channel. You would go on, little smaller channels because you didn't have any support. And if somebody supported you and said, oh, Katie's right, then you would go on their channel. But, yeah, you didn't go on many. No bigger channels wanted anything to do with you. Occasionally they'll mention you because of your Duggar coverage, but without the Duggars, you wouldn't have nothing.
What have I learned most from this experience?
Nothing. Seriously. She ain't learned a dag blame thing because she's still doing the same thing today.
That cancel culture is real.
Oh, no, ma'am. You did a video or a live stream where you were talking about not being able to be canceled. You were not canceled. You talked to your YouTube person, your YouTube manager, and they told you that you weren't canceled. Your channel wasn't getting deleted. Did y'all know? Did you know there was a change.org on her? People were voting for her to go bye-bye. Didn't happen.
And that people can spin.
I also did a video, guys. I did so many videos, but I did a video where I was telling her to look at me when she talks to me. Don't be looking here. Don't be looking there. Don't be looking up, down, anywhere else. Just look at me when you talk to me. That's what you're supposed to do. Talk to the camera. Talk to yourself. If you got to talk to yourself just to get your eyes in the right spot, then do it.
Narratives in a direction, and no matter what you say, it does not matter.
Oh no, what you say matters. It absolutely does, because you say a lot of bad things. Y'all, she ain't got to do anything illegal to be a bad person. That's just the way it is. And just because you're a Duggar fan doesn't give you the right to be mean to other people whenever they have opinions as well. I'm just saying. Y'all hate me for it. It's okay.
No matter what you do to try to defend your truth, no one listens.
Maybe you spend too much time trying to defend yourself. Every time you try to defend yourself, you prove yourself. Did you know that, Miss Katie? You would come live and try to defend your opinion, what you wanted people to know, what you wanted people to believe, and then you would just end up proving yourself wrong.
That people will quickly join a party to cancel someone, whether they know it's true or not.
Didn't you want to you wanted to cancel Shane Dawson, didn't you? I think you did. If I'm not mistaken, you did because of the things that he did on his channel. So you're okay with certain cancel cultures. You just don't want people to cancel you.
They will convict you of a crime that you haven't committed.
I tell everybody you have not done that. I tell everybody like I just said, I just told you. I said that she didn't have to do something illegal for her to be a bad person. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
Before even asking you for evidence.
You won't show us evidence because as long as you say it's a source, you say you're not going to give up your source, but you gave up Clark Swanson, didn't you?
They will treat one person one way and take their word, but then assume that the other person is lying because people have been spinning a narrative that I'm a liar.
Ma'am, if y'all don't believe Katie's got some things wrong with her, y'all go over to Without a Crystal. It's WOACB versus WOACB. You will see Katie talk about one thing, change her mind, talk about another, argue with herself. You'll get to see it all. Then you can come back to my channel and I'll tell you more.
And I just really, it's made me think so much about, being careful and cautious about what I say on this channel.
Not true. Not true. She's had to get on here and talk about her lawsuit. Who do you think got her in that lawsuit? What do you think? I decided to clean the inside of my mouth. I don't know why. But anyways, who do you think got her into that? It was her own dag-blame mouth. She did it to herself. She ain't careful.
Being mindful of what I put out about other people and just thinking that all sides deserve to be shown.
Show your side then. I give you, show your side. I don't care. I mean, I'm not here. If y'all know one thing about me, if y'all learn one thing about me, is I don't hate. Okay? I was brought up not to hate. Because when you hate somebody, just downright hate somebody, it takes a lot out of you. And you as a person don't deserve that whatsoever at all. You deserve to be happy, so you don't need the stress of somebody else's actions on you. Are you breathing? Are you breathing? I don't know if you're breathing or not. Because all you're doing is just kind of sitting there. I see you moving. I just don't know if your lungs are going.
Brandy Eckert, you absolutely say things that I don't agree with, and that's fine, and you don't agree with me.
I don't agree with you, and you struck my channel, okay? I know a lot of people that does not agree with you, and you cannot take it because we speak out against you. If they don't really comment too much, or if they give you the ching, you're perfectly fine. You're absolutely fine with them saying something. But a normal, or I can't say normal, my son's gonna get me, y'all. Shh, he's gonna come in here, I'm gonna be in trouble. But a regular, everyday person, they're not allowed. If you can't afford a membership, you ain't worth nothing, okay? And I'm not saying on my channel, I done explained myself so many times about the whole membership thing. I'm talking about with her.
But I feel like people just flipped they just joined the hate parade, no matter what was true or false. And it just became this lynch mob. And it is people against you. Not everybody's going to agree with what you have to say. I know not everybody's going to agree with what I have to say, and I accept that. I understand getting on the internet, we all have different opinions. We all have different outlooks. And Miss Katie, we're not going to agree. I agreed one time in here. I did. Awful. And I had panic attacks.
I already told y'all I'm ADHD. I'm not ADHD. I'm ADD. I got panic attacks. I got anxiety attacks. And to me, yeah, they're two different things. My panic attacks are worse than my anxiety attacks. I'm bipolar. I tell y'all everything about me so that there's no secrets when it comes down to me and talking about Miss Kate. Oh, I forgot that. Miss Katie.
I had breakdowns. I was crying.
Cry for yourself. That's why you cry. You cry over something you did to yourself, and now you're coming on here telling your subscribers of how you had water coming out of your eyes. You can have water come out of your eyes because you stumped your toe. It ain't a big thing.
We lost money.
Oh, cheers, clap. No, money. You hearing her? She wants your money.
We lost subscribers.
And you don't care because you got even more now.
We lost revenue and views. I lost my reputation that...
You never had a good reputation. You have been problematic since pretty much the get-go. Yeah, I did a video on that where she's been toxic for years. Yeah, I do a lot of videos because I want to teach you something. I want to learn you something.
Is ridiculous because I'm not a liar.
If I prove you to be a liar and a hypocrite, if I prove that, does that make you not a liar? I'm just wondering. I'm not saying that I can because not everybody's going to believe me. But if I prove it, does that make me a liar? Is that what happens? Oh, Katie. Oh, Katie, what do you got in the glass? Come on. If things get hard on you, we know what you do. You resort to I'm just going to say it, the wine.
And I feel like a lot of people have wanted to use my name for their platforms, and it's just,
I don't have to use your name. That's the thing. I don't have to use you as content. I can go out at any point in time, go out with my horses and start a channel about those. At any moment in time, if I really wanted to. When I tell y'all I do this for fun, I absolutely do this for fun. I understand I'll never be as big as Katie. I understand this and I accept it. I wasn't on here and I'm not on here for the goal of being this person that, everybody knows. I'm perfectly fine with my little bitty channel. I'm perfectly fine with my subscribers. I'm perfectly fine with all of it. All I want to do is get on here and have a little bit of fun.
None of this needs to be in the public. I don't like dragging people.
You like dragging people underneath that bus? I need to find that video of what you did to Amy and put it down in the description or in the comments. Do I do that? No. Sometimes I do at the end. I'll link the playlist so you can go through all. I think I got almost 100 videos on her. I've been on YouTube for a little while, for a few years now. Yeah, I took a break. Y'all know that. I disappeared for just a little bit and then I came back. And now then, I'm coming back to everything that Miss Katie's doing, and I'm just going to educate you.
I really don't like dragging people.
Oh, yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. She threatened to sue people for talking about her. Did y'all know that? For using her content?
It's like, Katie, on YouTube, you have to transform it. I think I transform your content pretty daggone well.
Brittany never apologized. I think I've said that. She has never apologized.
Are you okay? Seriously, are you okay? Some days I think there's something majorly wrong with you. I really do. Are you just not a happy camper? Woman, you get a life. You sure do think a lot. You really do. You think a whole lot, and it's taking you a while to read those comments. You're used to your comments going, and they're not doing that, because guess what? You're boring.
It's okay, Megan. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay. She repeated herself several times. It's not okay. Don't you believe her? I'm telling you, you ain't got to believe me either, and don't believe me. I'll never learn to shut my mouth when I spray.
It was hard this week. I had to push through without saying anything.
Whatever. Whatever. You got on here running your mouth like you do any other day. This wasn't hard on you. It's not hard on you. Don't you be trying to get these people involved in a big old web.
And I'm not going to say anything.
Then why are you live, and why did you name this We Need to Talk? Why did you do that? If you're not going to say anything, then shut your daggone mouth and don't come live. It's not that hard to do.
I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to say anything.
If you know anything about Miss Katie, I do believe, I could be wrong, but I do believe she doxed Creepshow Art. I think that's who she doxed. She is not above doxing people. She is perfectly fine doing that when it benefits her. Don't become her enemy, because you really are an enemy.
But the way I'm using people's names for titles is totally different than what happened here. I think I have to be clear with that.
Lady, I think you use clickbait. I think clickbait is a big thing for you, because you act like everything's happening right now, this day and time, when it's happening years ago. It's not even current to the society we have around us. Things are not the same 5 years ago as they are today. But you have always been a problem. Quit with your hair. I wondered. I'm just thinking. Y'all hush. I'm just thinking. Is it that your hair was falling out, or did you pull your hair out from being frustrated? And I will get that video to you.
This is my full-time job with a very full-time income, trust me.
She has no problem telling you how much she spends on Pacer and other websites like that. Yeah, you know, if she can drop five grand just like at a drop of a hat, you know she's got that chain to back it up.
You've got balls of steel, girl. Thank you.
I think her husband's name was, because I did a video and I couldn't remember what it was. I think it was My Balls Are Made of Crystal. I think that's what what Todd's name was.
And I think a lot of people assume that, I think the biggest thing I want to say more than anything is I think that a lot of people assume that.
Most of us don't assume anything, Katie. We know. That's the problem.
A few really loud voices represents my entire community, and that's just not true.
So you mean loud voices speaking against you, or loud voices that actually support you, or loud voices that are criticizing you? What loud voices are they? You know, you need to explain just a little bit better so people like me don't get lost. I stay lost. I'm telling you, getting old sucks.
I think...
No, it don't. No, it don't. I got gray hair, and I support my gray hair with pride. You want to know why? Because it shows that I got knowledge, and it shows that I've lived life.
I can tell you that quietly, my subscribers have been messaging me.
You have already tried to pull that wool over people's eyes. You've said in here about how supportive they've been, how nice they've been. You've already said all this. And sometimes when she repeats herself, it's because she has nothing else to say. She ain't got nothing else going on upstairs.
Telling me how much this community means to them, how much they love it here.
Hear it. Same thing. Once again, we just got parrots going on.
Why they are glad that I've remained professional, and
maybe you should be humbled. Maybe eventually that's a word you need to look up in the dictionary and become humbled by your daggum subscribers. But people like to kiss your booty instead of telling you how it is.
Out of it and just...
You ain't got nothing to say because you know you're wrong.
Trying to focus on my job and my channel and
do you notice she didn't say family? Does that bother y'all? It bothers me when you don't focus on your family, your friends, your personal life. That bothers me.
Because you guys told me that that's what you wanted, and that's what matters to me.
Yeah, your money, your views. It puts stuff in her pocketbook so she can go and buy a BMW.
You guys told me that this is what you wanted.
And eventually everybody told her we want the Duggars. So guess what happened? She became a Duggar channel.
And I haven't done I didn't take anyone's channels down.
You do understand that you only need to give so many strikes to people before their channel's gone? Oop, I spilt that on myself. I do that a lot. But you do understand that, right, Miss Katie? So I would hope that you would allow, as much as you get your freedom of speech, of your opinion, I would really hope that you would allow other people to have their freedom of speech when it comes to their opinion. But if people don't agree with Katie, she's not a happy person. When I tell you she has no joy left in her life, she took it out of her dag blame name.
No one's channels were down because of me.
She huffing and a puffing. You know what I tell my kids? If you ain't running, you don't need to be huffing.
I have been mass reported for 2 weeks straight.
Yep, and you can't count and cancel her. I'm telling you, that's just one thing. It doesn't matter what you do. There used to be polls going on about what type of person Katie is. And people would say that she's like the worst one, and there would be actual polls done. Nothing happened to her, just like nothing's happening to the Duggars that she's doing. And no, I'm not trying to expose Katie, okay? That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is trying to show you who a person is so that you can make your own opinion. Don't agree with me. I'm perfectly fine with that. You ain't got to agree with me. Get in my comments and tell me off. That's perfectly fine. Like I said, I just happen to be on here running my mouth. That's all I know how to do some days.
You have a huge following here and a good platform, and I hate that all this is going on. I understand it and I agree with you, but I do hate it.
Her platform has only grown. Oh my goodness, has it ever grown? She's talking about sometimes she'll talk about I only have 5,000, 8,000, 16,000, 28,000. And now we're over 500,000. And before you say anything, no, I'm not jealous because I wouldn't want a platform that big. That's too much responsibility.
Charlotte, I did not do that. I asked people that all of this was all taken out of context, and that's the problem is that it doesn't matter what I say at this point.
Because you'll backtrack. That's what you'll do. Or you don't even delete videos. You don't delete your old live streams where you were saying stuff wrong. You don't delete things like that. Why? Because it'll ding you on YouTube. And just so you know, before I post these, I make sure that I go and find the videos that I'm looking for when I can find them, so that if she deletes them, I've already mentioned it to y'all and I can still bring it to you. Yeah, that's what I do. What's bad is I don't even think I know when I started my channel. I don't know how many years I've been on YouTube. I don't know how many years I've been talking about people. But, I enjoy talking about locales. And sometimes, Miss Katie, I wonder if you are one. Because people just sit back and laugh at you.
There was a lot of copyrighted material. There was 3 videos that had been blocked. Unirock actually did a really good video.
She'll shout out Uni just because he was on her side. He supported her. Try to find anybody else. But does Uni still support her? No. Did that support last for long? No. You want my opinion? He was getting views off of it, so it was easier to use her. She went on the and I can't even say that word, consecutor show. And that's the Steve McCrae thing I told you I wasn't getting into.
I'll say that, where he explained that she had 3 videos that were copyright claimed and blocked.
By who? Who? Because I know which one I proved you wrong in something, or I told you you were wrong, and that's the one you copyright struck me with.
And that there's a new rule on YouTube.
She's going to become the authority. Are y'all going to listen? Y'all listen to this.
A new rule that went out like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, that if you have copyrighted content on your channel that is blocked globally, they will take away your ability to stream.
Like I said, I used to stream. I had no problem streaming. I would mainly react to her live streams over on Insta because they got pretty funny. That's what I would do. But, you know, one day I may try it again. I've done it with another one of the creators that I cover. I've gone live for her, but Miss Katie, I haven't done that yet. I may need to. Y'all let me know below. Wait, no, I did go live one time. I did a CC Suarez one. That's what I did.
And that channel was regularly streaming shows from Viacom, so which you can't do. That's a humongous no-no, you guys. Like,
do you know she struck somebody? Now, this is what I was told, but she struck somebody for using the same clips of the Duggars that she was using. Did you know that? Absolutely amazing. That's why I pause her so much. Well, I got a lot to say. I already told y'all that. But, if I don't pause this woman, she will strike me again. Why? Because I don't believe the things that she believes, and I speak out against her.
you're not
Quit blocking people. You were just blaming the mods, Katie. Say that it was the mods' fault. If you set up their click, click, boom, that means that you're blocking. Sorry, I'm used to reacting when I'm down in the corner. Yep, that's what she's doing. She's double checking, making sure she's not blocking somebody that's a member. Well, never mind, because she'll block a member. She don't care.
You're not supposed to stream other people's copyrighted work, period.
Just like I can't take her streams and completely upload them without putting any kind of effort into them, you can't do that. Me, I transform it because I'm not afraid to talk the entire dag blame time. And y'all want to do something fun? You can do something fun. I think it's fun. You may not think it's fun, so y'all excuse me. But why don't you go down to and go down to the comments before you leave and make sure that you put in there how long you lasted? I seriously want to know. Katie, you and your hair. Yeah, I gotta look down here. My computer's here. My face stuff's here. My mirror's over here, and y'all are there. Yeah, Katie, quit messing with your dag blame hair. Like I said, I got my own theories.
Yeah, and if you go to the channel, you'll see that there's videos that were removed that say, like, this video was claimed by Viacom and blocked by Viacom.
No, sometimes, like, I don't know what it says, because I never have dealt with the copy. Okay. I can click on a video that is underneath, like in my description that I used or something, and sometimes it'll say this has been privated or this has been deleted. This stream no longer exists. It'll say something like that on there. Like I said, there's some in her playlist that she wasn't proud of.
And there's a new rule that says if you have anything blocked globally, they will take away your ability to stream.
And she can't have that happen to her because, like she's told us so many times, this is her job. This is her full-time job. This is the most important thing to her. We're gonna get to the point of this video. We are. I'm just hoping that y'all are still here with me until I get there. Yeah, I could have left all this out. I absolutely could have left every single bit of this out. But I never know what I'm gonna say to what she has to say. So I figured might as well do it this way.
I always eventually thought that those would shut her down for streaming. Grace Report, for instance, we found a video of Grace Report.
Grace Report, what she does is teen mom stuff. And so she was up against Miss Katie, and people were watching Grace Report before they would watch Miss Katie. So Katie started talking about, things that were wrong. And do y'all remember Tasha K getting herself in trouble by Cardi B? Do y'all remember that? Trying to prove that you can't just talk and say things that are not right. People can take you to court for that, like slander and things like that. Do y'all remember that? I don't know. I did a video. I keep saying that.
Talking about, because she sometimes does those watch with me's, but she has said repeatedly, I cannot show you on camera what's behind me on the screen because they can shut my channel down for this.
Yep, and if you get too many strikes, they shut down your channel. Yep, absolutely they do. YouTube kind of doesn't have to have a reason to shut down your channel. They just will.
But her channel is still up, you guys. So,
and that bothers Katie because she is direct competition for Katie. She did not like it at all. She doesn't like anybody else gossiping or talking or anything. She wants to be the only one. Woman, you are downright bored. You are so tired of being on this live. You just want to be done. Why don't you end it? Why do you keep going? Why do you put people through this? Why am I putting y'all through this? I don't know.
yeah, it was always very, and I spoke about that. Like, why are you doing that? You're not supposed to do that.
Told you she was the authority. She's telling people what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. People don't trust you, and of course they ain't gonna listen to you then.
There was actually, I found this article randomly.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. She's been doing her research. She's been doing her digging.
CBS did a show about it where YouTube is getting in trouble with these networks because of all the pirating that's happening on YouTube.
And that's why I transform things. And she shows, I don't understand, I really don't, how she gets away with putting clips of the Duggars from TLC on her channel. I mean, the actual show itself, I don't know if it's because some of the episodes have been removed. I don't know if that's the way she's able to do it, but she uses them pretty much every intro that she has.
So the pirating and using somebody else's...
If you're going to talk like an expert, you don't need to be stuttering over your words. Talk like an expert. Tell us what we're supposed to expect. Tell us what to think. Tell us what to do, KT. If by the end of this, y'all are going to be saying KT. Sorry.
Yasmin's isn't down yet. It just means that it hasn't been claimed or blocked yet. Doesn't mean it won't affect it down the road.
It's like your channel. It doesn't mean that your channel won't be affected down the road. I understand that you think because you got so many subscribers, you're not going anywhere. Well, the one thing that I learned from Girl World is it doesn't matter if you have a lot of subscribers or not. They can still take your channel.
And I don't think you can compare if one channel's up and another's not, because it all just matters that Viacom found those ones, blocked those ones. It just means they haven't been blocked yet.
It means that not every channel is the same. That's what it means. It means that Miss Katie at any time could get herself in trouble. But you know what? I do have to admit, she stayed out of trouble when it comes to copyrights and things like that until it came to the Sun. Yeah, the Sun and them got her, but she got it taken off. And I don't understand why or how. Got a video on it.
And nobody showed proof that I had anything to do with anything, you know?
So other people have to show proof of things when it comes to Miss Katie, but Miss Katie doesn't have to show other people proof of the things she says. Hypocrite! Would you get on with it? Nah. I tell you, if I didn't have time to do this, I wouldn't be doing this. Do y'all even have time to listen to this?
You thought it was a... They might do it, but they're not supposed to do it.
She's getting firm. She is getting firm with you. She's trying to tell you something. You need to listen.
Just because, that's the thing, you guys. You have to remember that. Just because someone does it does not mean it's okay.
Take your own advice. Take your own advice. Just because you talk about somebody and do something doesn't make it okay. You need to learn ethics and morals.
People do a lot of things on YouTube and never get caught, but that doesn't mean it's okay.
Prime example. I'm telling you, duh, hypocrite.
There are rules that you have to follow, and one of them is you're not supposed to do that.
What do you mean YouTube has rules? What do you mean by that, Miss Katie? Because you, Miss Thing, are the one that says you are your own boss. If you're your own boss and you do things by yourself, then why in the world can YouTube tell you no, ma'am?
So, yeah.
Are you self-soothing yourself? Is that what you're doing by You ain't got nobody there to be your good shoulder. You ain't got nobody there for that. You ain't got nobody there to talk to. You just kind of got to say what you think everybody wants to hear. Pretty much.
Honestly, if mass reporting would take a channel down, my channel would be down this week.
She knows the truth. She knows the truth. People do not like her. They want nothing to do with her. Doesn't matter what she says or does. Back then, I mean, years ago, nobody wanted her. Why is she still on the platform? Because she's got the subs.
Her channel is actually still live and monetized. So as far as you can see on Social Blade, if she's getting views,
I can't go by Social Blade. Yeah, and I don't know why Social Blade, what it is it shows you how many subscribers somebody has, but it's constantly changing, and it'll show you how many you lose and how many you gain. But every time I go on Social Blade, it's seriously like Katie will gain 1,000 subscribers a day, 2,000 subscribers a day. It is the oddest thing.
And her videos are monetized. She should still be making money because the channel is not down.
Why you got the finger in your ear? Why do you get your finger out of your dag-blame mirror? You don't need to be picking it. You constantly touching your nose, or you're doing something. Leave your face alone. Me, I do my face, so I guess I ain't got no way to talk. No, ma'am, you're live. Am I showing you that she doesn't care about her subscribers? I hope I am. Obviously, whoever's messaging her is a lot more important than what she's got going on now.
Yeah, and some channels will just fly underneath the radar for sure.
Some people say my channel needs to have a lot more subs on it. Some people do say that. Other people say I need to get off of the internet. I mean, everybody has their own opinion.
Did you hear Grace is moving? I had no idea that Grace is moving.
What? Our favorite reporter didn't know something? Are you serious? Man, how dare her not know it? We can't get the current tea from her because she's admitting she doesn't know what's going on. She only pays attention to what she wants to pay attention to.
I feel like I have for sure been a scapegoat. I think a lot of people have been using and playing on this narrative. It's been really gross.
Yep, and ma'am, I think you're a perpetual victim. I tell you all the time she's a victim. I tell you that's the only thing she thinks about. Who's out to get her? Who's out to hurt her? Who's out to talk about her? Hurt her reputation. Not her, but her reputation. Who's out for that? That's what she does. She gets a little paranoid sometimes.
Yeah, Unician would be gone if mass reporting actually worked. Mass reporting never works.
It's Onision. See, you have no business reporting on certain people, talking about certain people when you don't even know their dag-blame name, KT. You gotta learn how to say it before you speak on it. And we call him Onion Boy.
But there's changes coming, which is really important, you guys. There are changes coming out of YouTube, which are...
She's happy about it. Y'all want to know why she's happy? She's about to tell you why she's happy. It has to do with people not picking on her.
Super important that, I think you guys have to think about when we... Back
up. I don't want to see you that up close and personal. I ain't got y'all all up in my face for a reason. I don't want you to have to see that.
No, I don't think Grace Report got demonetized.
If Katie got demonetized, she wouldn't be on here just out of the kindness of her heart. No, she wouldn't. She may say everybody means something. I tell you, I was doing videos when I wasn't even monetized. And that was the second time around. I hadn't gotten remonetized, and I was still on here almost every single day. Pretty much every single day talking about her.
Megan, there's so much to talk about. If you want to, you can DM me.
She wants everybody in her DMs. She's perfectly fine with everybody being in her DMs. She wants to be able to say, I've got people in my DMs. I wonder if you speak to her in your DMs, does that mean that you're automatically her bestie? I hope not.
I can explain it to you.
You know, I'm getting really tired of seeing the top of your head. I'm getting tired of seeing that line right there. I really am, and this is not going against her looks whatsoever at all. I am not doing that. I am just saying she's looking down so much. She's paying attention to what's going here instead of what's going here.
Oh, she's headed to Paris? That's cool.
Once again, Katie was left out of the tea.
That was the other thing, is Kyle texted me this week.
Steve McCrae's ex-partner. Am I gonna have to do the video on Steve McCrae? I hope not.
Funny, isn't that? I haven't talked to Kyle since August 6th.
Why do you know that date by heart? Did that affect you? I think maybe that affected you in one way or another, so you had to know it. You had to sit here and say, you know what, he hasn't talked to me since this day. I don't know if he quit talking to her or if she quit talking to him. It don't matter to me either way.
Isn't it funny that Kyle would send me a message this week?
Maybe he knew you were going through things and he just wanted to add to it. Think about that. Maybe it's not a positive thing.
And then pretend like he didn't know why he was sending me a message.
Well, if you know why he was messaging you, why don't you tell the rest of us? I'd like to be clued in every once in a while. You don't do that, though, because if we want to know, too bad.
Of course, Charlotte.
My goodness, I've had a lot to say during this video. Am I making it too long? Y'all let me know. Did I make this thing too long? I think I did.
My son does believe in Santa.
I tell you something, if y'all watch all of this video, I want to go ahead and say to y'all, bless you. Absolutely bless you. I appreciate it more than you know. When I sit down to do these videos, I don't know how long they're going to turn out. Sometimes they turn out, I go 30 minutes over the video. Sometimes it's longer than that. It just depends on what I got on my mind and what I want to say. But it doesn't mean that y'all have to listen to me each and every day. Y'all don't do that. Seriously. Y'all don't have to turn me on. You don't have to watch every one of my videos. I understand most people know this, but I just want, my dedicated, the ones that are watching every video, please don't feel like you have to. Only do what your mental health can handle, because your mental health is what's important to me.
Yeah, so there's gonna be like some big stuff happening on YouTube about
she has read the instructions, she's read the notice upside down, inside out, every way she can possibly read it. She's done it because she can't lose her job. She can't lose YouTube monetization because she wouldn't know what to do. She ain't got the following that she does on YouTube, on any other platform. Doesn't matter which one she's on. She keeps blocking them. She stops going live. She stops doing things on them. People drop off and they're no longer interested in her. YouTube is the only thing that she's kept up.
Targeted harassment.
And that's why I edit absolutely everything. I don't upload her stuff straight across. I don't do that. I no longer just do Miss Katie on a regular basis. I add other people in there because Katie, she's a problematic person. She's an extra problematic person. And I can't help that. And the more she does, the more I talk.
And YouTube is cracking down on creator harassment, and
everybody has a different terminology for whenever it comes to harassment. Yeah, I got in trouble for saying that she got kicked off TikTok for that. They got me and they deemed the video and said, no, limited. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I used TikTok or what I used. I did something. I'm always doing something.
Trying to deplatform other creators, and
I am not trying to deplatform you, Katie. That is not what I'm trying to do. I am just trying to speak my truth.
Creating mobs of hysteria, and
lady, you have a whole community against you. Just accept it. You know it.
Cancel. They want to stop cancel culture. And I hope that these changes will help.
You have yourself said that, like, the Stoffers, I think it was the Stoffers with Huxley, they needed to be canceled. 8 passengers. I mean, you've called for people to be canceled too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Y'all don't hold everything I say.
I hope that people will realize that there's always so many things, there's so many reasons people say things, and a lot of the times the reasons they're saying things are not altruistic.
Just because the words come out of your mouth don't mean they're right. Absolutely, it does not mean that they're right. Sometimes when she speaks, things come out that shouldn't come out, and she gets herself in trouble.
They're not true. It's all, there's usually agendas that are done for making claims. And
someone asked me what the point of one of my videos was. They actually asked me that, and I said, I'm not sure there is a point. There is no point in my videos. There's not. I'm just getting on here, sitting down, talking to a camera, hoping somebody's going to watch it. Well, if nobody watched it, at least I had fun making it.
Kyle is from, yeah. I did respond to him, and I had words with him. That's what I did.
That's not how you acted when you just told us. It was kind of like you were repulsed by him. Now all of a sudden you were talking to him? Well, that don't make no sense.
Regarding the messages, I don't talk like that. You are correct. I don't.
You don't talk like what? Some people think you don't cuss. Some people actually think that. I'm going to prove to you that's wrong.
It was a channel that I was not even, I co-hosted a show on it a couple times, like 10 times maybe.
Yeah, they put you on their channel and then things went negative. It all went downhill. Does that tell you something? Maybe it's you. Would you close your mouth? Close your mouth. When you're reading, I don't need to see your tongue. Don't need to see any of that. I mean, if it was cold, you'd see the breath of air.
Can you celebrate Christmas as an atheist?
We are finally getting into it. See, they know she's an atheist. They still follow her. Now you're going to know she's an atheist and you're still going to follow her. It's the way it works. All I do is show you.
We celebrate Yule in our house. So we do, which just like sort of falls along the winter solstice.
She has said that she's not religious. She's not religious. And when you listen to her these days, whenever she's talking about something going on with her, she doesn't say pray for me. She doesn't say pray for this person. She says thoughts. Thoughts. And me, if you want to pray, you pray. If you don't want to pray, then don't pray. I don't care one way or another, because how you live your life is none of my business.
Just because I don't tell what you want to hear doesn't mean it's not the truth. Wop wops.
Get him, Katie, get him!
You can celebrate Christmas, or you can celebrate, because Christmas.
Y'all, I can't fact check anything she's saying, because it may be just her opinion. It may be the fact. I do not know, because I'm not an atheist, so I have no clue.
Christmas can be secular in the sense that there's a secular component of Christmas with Santa Claus, which is not ingrained with Christ.
So it's Christ you have a problem with. That's what you have a problem with. Is Christ. It's not Santa. You can go ahead and celebrate Santa. Santa can come to your house. Santa can do all of that. It's just the idea of Christ, right?
Right.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
So there's lots of things you can do, but we celebrate Yule.
Y'all keep your eyes out. I'm going to do a video about her and church being a cult.
And Christmas is a stolen pagan holiday. You are 100% correct.
See, I told you not many people care that she is one. People even, that are listening to the Duggars, they're not going to care either. And you may be listening to this right now and you may not care, and that's perfectly fine. I still said something, I had to prove it.
Yes, and we just celebrate like giving, sharing. We celebrate the winter solstice. We do buy each other gifts. My son believes in Santa Claus.
So you still have some traditions in your home. Not normal. Can't say that word. Why do I keep saying that word? I'm gonna get in trouble. He's gonna hear me and I'm gonna get in all kinds of trouble. Y'all don't know my son Jordan. He'd tell me off. He ain't got a problem telling me off. He's got his mama's mouth. Is it just me or is she holding her hands really, really tight? Are you nervous? You got something going on? Do we need to talk about something, Miss Katie? You're the one that named this. We need to talk, but you ain't doing much talking.
You counted it up. You were on there 19 times out of thousands, probably thousands of shows. Is that what it was?
Now we're going to get over into the chat where people have something to say. So y'all pay attention to the chat in some way. Why are you biting your mouth? Why are you doing that? Don't do weird things with your mouth. I try not to do my weird little tick, and you try not tick, my little weird little habit that I got going on right now. You try not doing things with your dagblame mouth on camera.
We are not ready for Yule. I haven't even started shopping. I haven't done anything for Yule yet.
You gotta leave your house first. No, she don't. No, she don't. She's got Amazon, and she's got Goodnight Macaroon or whatever it is that she's shopping off of. I mean, she had plenty of online shopping she could do, so she ain't got a reason to leave.
We do have our tree. I have to do some shopping. Yule is just the pagan. It's just like the secular holiday for...
Well, look at her teaching me something. Would y'all just look at that? She's trying to teach me something that I really don't need to know. Y'all, her and her hair. Her and her hair. I'm telling you, this woman needs to get herself back on camera because her hair's long now. We got to see it, you know, when she went live over the whole Blake Lively thing. So why doesn't she go live in regards to the Duggars? Why ain't she doing that yet?
Can I just say the most ridiculous rumor I heard about me this past week was that my husband is a Satan worshiping like white nationalist or something.
Never heard that. Yeah, I heard that he lived with Satan, but I never heard that rumor because that is something that I would not pay attention to myself.
So not even close to true. Like the stuff people come up with, it's mind-boggling.
People sometimes form their opinions off of what you say and what you do. They can't help it, just like I can't help it. I go off of your actions and who you are as a person.
I couldn't even believe that when I saw that.
Did you correct them? Did you stop them? Did you tell them? Or are you just going to let that stay out there? If you let that stay out there, that's your own fault.
Yule is the winter solstice. Yep.
Are you seriously on live right now cleaning out underneath your fingernails? Are you seriously doing that? Well, guess what? She did a get ready with me one time, and I put all of the products that she used, I put them up on the screen to show everybody how much money she was spending on makeup. Me, I'm drugstore kind.
You are not blocked, Mariah.
My youngest was supposed to be born on Christmas, and yeah, he wasn't. I had to induce him, and he was born before Christmas, but that would be a thing. I tell you, it's hard enough even having a birthday around Christmas. We don't double up his gifts or anything like that. He's getting older to where all he wants is money anyways, but still, I couldn't imagine. I mean, I try to do something special for him, but sometimes it's difficult.
Shannon, my medication is none of your business, and my doctors have told me specifically what I can and cannot do.
And you have told us you can drink, and it's perfectly fine. Yes, you have. You told us that many times, and you have talked about the medication that you use. If you did not talk about it, they wouldn't know about it, Katie. When are you going to learn? Never.
I followed the directions of my doctors, and I don't take any medications not prescribed, and I do not take any medications that are not, I don't take them outside of like what I'm prescribed.
In other words, you only take prescriptions. You are allowed to say that. You are allowed to say that you only take prescriptions. You'll be just fine. Don't be so vague and people won't make up things about you.
I follow things to a T because I have to.
Actually, people don't make up things about you so much. You say things and then we go with what you say, and then we end up in situations like this.
And I actually don't do any of those things. There's a lot of stuff related to that that's so crazy.
What's crazy is how long I've been watching this video and talking to y'all. I tell y'all, when I have a conversation with you, I have a conversation with you.
Todd does have a band. It is black metal, but it's not at all like, my husband is a Democrat.
Oh, she's a Democrat too. Absolutely she is. She will get on Insta and tell you all about it. She'll let you know how bad Trump is.
Like, he's so liberal.
Ma'am, so are you. Don't act like you're not. If there ain't anything good in that cup, don't you be drinking it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, because we need some excitement up in this place.
This is from,
Did you just try to flash me? Is that what you did? Did you just try to flash me? No, ma'am, you better keep that for OF.
Goodnight Macaroon.
Did you not see your screen light up that you got a new member? Did you not see that? You need to acknowledge people when it happens, not on your time, on theirs. They're spending their time watching you like you're spending your time watching me.
Yeah, so the harassment policies are going to be, the biggest thing is creator on creator harassment.
That's one thing you have to watch out for when you're on YouTube. As a creator, you have to watch out for how you speak about somebody and what you say about somebody. And you need to just pay attention all the way around, because you can't go after just one person. You just can't do it. That's why I don't do it.
And then also no hate speech. So
And I done told y'all, I don't hate. It's not a good thing to do.
targeting hate speech. So they're amplifying like what you can and cannot say to people. Things that you can and cannot target people for.
Miss Katie, you're always a target. You're always the victim. You're always the one something's happening to. Do you ever think you do it to your own dag-blame self?
It could be direct threats or veiled threats, and then it can also be like a pattern of harassment.
I got in trouble for making I was going to make merch. Done told you this, but I was going to make merch. I know everybody would like it. I know everybody would have fun with it, and I got in trouble, and YouTube told me, no, ma'am.
So you're really not supposed to be using your platform on YouTube to target other creators.
See, that's the thing. Other creators. Well, what about if you just did the Duggars and only the Duggars? Does that mean that you target the Duggars? Is that a thing?
In a means to drive them off the platform, harass them, or cause other people to harass them.
And I tell each and every one of y'all, and sometimes you get mad at me, but I tell you that she's allowed to have her platform just as much as I'm allowed to have mine. So, you know, she can't go nowhere. Hopefully I don't go nowhere neither.
And I'm glad, I'm excited to hear about these changes. I hope that they'll be implemented.
She hopes that it'll get rid of channels like mine. She hopes that she won't be talked about no more in a negative way, because every time somebody finds a channel like mine, it makes you think.
Effectively.
Did you catch that little giggle she let out? Did you catch that? Yeah, she thinks she's sly. She ain't. Lady, it don't take that long to read a comment. You can read everything you put up on your screen. You can read absolutely everything, but you can't read your chat. Seriously, you can't do that. Well, you stumble over your words when you're reading. What do I expect?
My husband saying we're carcass worshiping. We don't worship carcasses.
Why don't you ever promote your husband on your channel? Why don't you ever talk about his music? Why don't you say, hey, go listen to this? Why don't you say things like that and support him? Do you just not like him? I sometimes think so.
He had an album coming out, and we live in the country, and so there's lots of dead animals that get hit by like cars.
Lady, I was born in the country. I was raised in the country. My closest neighbor was my own daggum family member.
Like deer are always hit by cars, and it's like a earthy thing, a part of their thing.
Wasn't necessarily deers for us. No, it was more like raccoons and possums and armadillos. Armadillos are not fun. They are not fun whatsoever at all. I don't like hitting anything on the road. Not a dagblame thing. Because I always had a sports car, and every time I touched something, it go. It didn't matter if it was a pothole. I tell you something. My car would do its own thing. I'd just hold on to the steering wheel.
Yeah, COPPA is a good thing. I'm definitely very happy about that. Like for children, that's a really good thing.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. We get into kids on YouTube and things like that. Yeah, we talk a little bit more about her religion.
Um,
I was hoping I would get this out to you tomorrow, but I ain't gonna. No, I ain't gonna be able to film this and edit it all in one day. Ain't gonna happen, because I gotta listen to it 3 times and before I decide if I'm gonna post it. And y'all, I might have just spent hours talking to y'all for no dang reason whatsoever at all.
there was one on Maddie that was turned to private because the stream didn't work. So there's another one on Maddie if you go to my main channel page.
She will promote a video to you. She will. If you don't go, okay, wait, back up. If her video does not perform the way she wants her video to perform, she will take it down. And or she normally doesn't do that first thing. She doesn't. What she does is she promotes another video. Go watch this video. Go watch this video. Y'all can watch any video on my channel if you want to.
That's not true that they're deleting YouTube channels, Barbara.
Well, people are getting demonetized over in the other community I'm in, and channels are getting to go bye-bye.
Not even close.
Says Katie. Says Katie. She don't know everything about everything. Don't let her lie to you.
They're not deleting YouTube Kids channels at all. With COPPA, what's happening is that...
I don't know. I don't pay attention to YouTube guidelines sometimes. I really don't. That's how I get myself in trouble occasionally. That's why I'm learning. I'm learning how to do things like this.
Because you cannot collect information of children. It's against the law.
Miss Katie has a problem about talking about children quite a bit. When she did the Sophie Long case, yeah, that was something completely different, completely out there, completely should not have been spoken about on her channel. She didn't have a platform for it.
For targeting ads, and you can't have in your video that you have a
You know what? And I was doing one of the videos on her, and it just so happened that she put in their paid sponsorship or paid promotion or whatever that little thing is up there. And I started thinking to myself, how did this woman get any company to support her? Because, you know, it's not a good look. It's not when it comes to your comments and people hating you all through them. And then I found out that it wasn't that. She was just she linked a bunch of products, and so she went back and removed that little thing that tells you that. I don't know what it's called. I done told you.
Sponsorship, because kids can't differentiate between an ad or a regular show.
It's hard for people to differentiate that word. Yeah, it's hard for people to tell the difference between the fact and an opinion when it comes to your channel.
And so what they're doing is they're no longer allowing targeted ads. They're disabling comments.
If they did that to Miss Katie's channel, she wouldn't have to work so daggone hard.
They will no longer have community tabs. You can't get notified, so you don't know when someone's posting something new.
I already told y'all I don't get half of my notifications sometimes. That's why it takes me so long to get back to people, and it makes me feel bad. It does. It makes me feel bad, but y'all know I have a life, and y'all understand it. That's why I appreciate you.
And it's going to take things out of the algorithm. So,
Katie brags that she knows the algorithm. She brags about the reason why her channel expanded so much. Yeah, she knew it all from Patheos. She had it figured out before she even got on YouTube.
Most comments will be turned off. It's going to affect a lot of things, but it's actually a really good thing for our children.
Since when do you care about children? Exactly when? They're not your demographic. They're not people that watch you, so you don't care. You just want people to be on your channel. Why don't you start promoting yourself to children? Because you don't like them?
Very good thing.
Y'all pay attention. She's clicking. She's clicking and popping. That means somebody's going bye-bye. I wish we could see the deleted comments. I certainly wish we could see them, but she ain't gonna let us. She is all kinds of serious. She is all up in there. What did somebody do to you? What did they say to you? What got your tickle pickled? She's even massaging her neck. She ain't prepared for this. She's like, I ain't got nobody here, so why don't I just do it myself?
So, it's definitely a good thing.
She was hoping to have more people in her chat. But there ain't nothing you can do when people don't watch you. You have to support your live stream by yourself.
And the harassment policy is a good thing too.
Katie's hoping to shut everybody up, because if she can shut everybody up, she can twist that narrative to what she wants it. But then, like I said, people like me. Hey, Katie.
I don't listen to metal. Not even close.
Did y'all know she had a song written about her? Did y'all know that? She did. I'll bring it to you.
Not even close. I know a lot of creators are upset about it, but I think
the ones that are upset about it are the ones that were children based. Yeah, it says YouTube Kids, so you can click on just the kids if that's what you want to do, so they can't watch content that's not made for them.
a lot of people have gotten away with a lot of stuff over the last few years and made money very easily on the platform. And I think
you made money very easily. You gotten yourself in pretty daggum good whenever it comes to YouTube. So you ain't got no room to be talking.
we need to remember that our children's privacy is of utmost importance.
So is your child. So is his privacy means a lot, but you've told us about his condition, you've told us about what he likes, you've told us what he didn't like, you've shared artwork, you've shared so much about your son. I'm glad you finally stopped.
No, his band is not hardcore.
You do understand that you could play his music on your channel since you own his music. It's a possibility, it's something you could do to support him, but you don't like showing him support.
And then people were like in my comments saying you can't even talk about celebrities anymore. That's not true.
Oh, she giggled and laughed about that one because she knows that would ruin her bank. It would take out her wallet, so she would not be doing it. She's like, oh, I done researched this. I done read articles. I did everything I could. I spent days going over it just to make sure I could still make my ching.
You can still talk about people. You just can't harass them.
And I do not talk to Katie, so I don't harass her. No, I don't talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. I done told you that so many times. I don't want her in my comments. I'd be happy if she didn't even know about my channel.
You can't like talk about something in a context of like being threatening or trying to get people to do things or take action against people.
You were just talking about your channel being mass flagged by people. People already don't like you.
Physical.
Okay, I'm being bothered. That person became a member. It's at the top of her chat, but yet she has not once said anything to that person about, thank you, welcome, nothing. Am I showing you how much she does not appreciate her subscribers? Oh, don't worry. I got more to bring you after this one.
You will know when I'm live. I'm not a children's channel. Those are children's channels that they're doing those to.
Katie couldn't make it as a children's channel. She got too bad of a dirty mouth.
My channel, you'll still know when we'll go live. I don't have a children's audience.
Why don't you have a schedule to say, hey, I'm going to go live on Friday night, I'm going to go live on Saturday night, because you used to only do live streams. But you don't do that anymore. You don't really ever get on live. When I tell you that she gets herself in trouble on live streams, she does. She says things she can't edit out.
Most of my subscribers are over the age of 18.
Just like I know most of my subscribers are women. Hey, I accept anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you like me or not. I try to accept everybody. Why? Because this is the internet. What happens on the internet should stay on the internet.
I know. I have bought so many sweaters from Goodnight Macaroon. I think oh God, so many.
I need to go and check out that website just because, not because of Miss Katie, just because I want to see how much they cost. That's what I want to see, because I think she was showing off Natasha Denona. What the day? I can't that person's stuff. Natasha Denona. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, she was showing stuff like that off as being her favorite one, or her favorite eyeshadow. I think that's what it was called.
Yes, every channel, Ryan's Toy Review will be affected. Every single child's channel will be affected, 100%.
And then you have children's channels like Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel is really positive, and she is out there. Her numbers are just growing and growing. She's good for the kiddos.
Ryan's Toy Review is actually being investigated right now by the FTC.
Why aren't you doing a video on it, Katie? Why didn't you make that the topic of this whole entire thing? Then there wouldn't be so much silence, and I wouldn't be filling in so much, and I wouldn't be talking so much, because, never mind, it's you. You ain't gonna be interesting. If y'all go through my old videos, you'll see me out with my horses, and you will, on some things, you will see just my words on the screen, because I didn't film things like this. I started doing this just here recently, in the past just couple of years, so this is kind of new-ish, but doing me in the bottom of the screen, that's even more new.
Yeah, we can still talk about people, we just shouldn't be harassing people, you know what I mean?
Does that apply to the Duggars? I've already asked that. I want to know.
There's a difference between like discussions and talking versus like being harassing and threatening.
You don't threaten anybody, no matter what you do. Don't do that. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. It's not worth your effort. Just don't do things like that.
And it won't affect adult channels too much. The COPPA won't at all.
Back up. Back up. I'm gonna start counting her nose hairs if she ain't careful.
What do I watch during winter break? Nothing really.
She's always on the internet, on social media. She has a social media presence when it comes to Insta. She is constantly posting. She don't really get anything over on Book of Face. Tiki-Taki is only whenever she's going after Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So, yeah, she runs out of things. So the only platform she has left is Insta. Oh, yeah. She has the websites where she gets all of her paperwork from, and she's got the website from where she gets the Duggar information from. She's got those websites.
Yes, they cannot have a channel dedicated to trashing a single person, because that would be considered targeted harassment.
And I don't have a channel like that. You can look and find Amberlynn Reed, you can find Chantal, and you can find Anna.
So if a channel is only doing content on one single person, that is huge. That's not going to be an option anymore.
You know, I'm not as upbeat and peppy whenever I'm doing Chantal, because she ain't nothing but a big old locale. I'm telling you, she's not. Amberlynn, she's just problematic all the way around. And Anna, yeah, she got her own issues.
And that's actually why I mix my channel content up a lot. You'll see it, like I cover a ton of different topics, because you never want...
You don't do that no more, or you try and you flaw up. Yep, faceplant.
Anything to become a target. You want to be, covering a lot of different things so that it never appears as though you're targeting one person or that you're doing anything around one person.
What about one family? What about one family? Because when you're after the Duggars, you're after the Duggars. When you're after sister wives, you're after sister wives. When you're after Blake, you're after Blake. And nobody ever does anything to you, which since you have open speech like everybody else does, freedom of speech, then you can have your channel. You do what you want on your channel, and I'll do what I want on mine.
You don't want to be tracking one person's every single move. That's crazy.
Yeah, don't track your every move. Sometimes I just run across things and I'm like, hey!
There's so many things to talk about in this world. We don't need to have channels that only talk about one thing.
This is Katie saying, leave me alone. Don't talk about me. Leave me alone. I don't want to be part of your videos. I don't want to be part of your discussion unless it's positive and it's what I want you to think. That's what she's saying.
I don't have another. Well, we had like a small channel where we uploaded, like I uploaded one family video. That's it.
And she also has a playlist called Family Vlogs. She had a channel called Katie Joy Live or Live with Katie or something like that. Yeah, she took all those down. You can't get those no more. And you vlogged? You seriously vlogged your family? What did you vlog? Did you vlog your kid? If you vlogged your kid, that's your own dagblame fault.
Do I have a degree? I do. I have a bachelor's of arts. Hi, Maria.
You got short hair, woman. I got long hair. I've had my hair put up. Y'all don't even know how long it is. But I've had my hair put up this entire dagblame time, and I ain't messed with it. You just keep messing with your hair. Leave it alone. It's distracting, okay?
A lot of the reaction channels feel that the policy is very vague, and many have already had their videos taken down, like Amber Lynn Reed's reaction channels.
Oh, Amber Lynn Reed. Yeah, there's a lot of reaction channels on Amber Lynn, like I done told you about mine.
I watched them. They were not harassing.
Talking about somebody is not harassing that person. It's you giving your opinion as long as you put your opinion out there.
Reaction channels, is that like where they watch someone's video and then like they react to it?
The definition of reaction, Katie, you don't explain a word with the word. You can't say reaction is reaction. No, that's not how you do it. A reaction video is how you react to the video. React. You get it? React. Yes, kind of like this.
Like on YouTube? I don't do reaction videos.
Not really like, kind of like this. It's like this. I'm actually reacting to her.
I did a couple when I first started this channel, but I didn't like it.
Oh, I enjoy it. I absolutely enjoy it. People like me that have a lot of things to say, oh, it's fun to have.
This is my full-time job. Yes.
That was a condescending little laugh. You know that? That was just telling you I make money off of you.
Why is the sweater so wide? Just because it's like everything right now is like super bulky.
She had to stay in style because she was on camera. I'm never in style. I know I'm not in style. I go for comfort and ease.
Everything is oversized. Everything is oversized.
When I go outside to the horses, usually I don't even wear shoes. I'll wear flip-flops or something occasionally, but I like to walk around barefoot just because it's free. And I also like to wear I wear summer dresses and shorts and everything else. I don't wear pants all the time. I guess I can just trust my horses. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but I do. Lady, if you're tired, you need to get off of here. You absolutely need to get your booty off of here.
Those channels too.
You're making me tired. It's early in the morning. You are making me tired. How dare you?
Does my husband's band have a symphonic sound to it? I wouldn't know how to describe his music.
Then play it on your channel, Katie. Show him a little bit of respect. Show him a little bit of effort. Show him a little bit of, get his word out there. Attention. Come on now. You can at least do that, can't you?
I would not know how to describe his music.
I don't think you want to. I don't think you want him to have any kind of acknowledgement on your channel, because this is without a crystal ball. Her channel. Only her channel.
I don't know. Denise, I agree with you. I don't know what I can do about it.
Not a clue what she's talking about. Didn't read the chat, but if you don't know, don't talk about it.
To be honest.
Why do you always say to be honest? Why aren't you just honest? If you're honest, you ain't got to tell everybody you're being honest. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
Why are they so many people doing these things? Because it's a bandwagon parade.
You You wouldn't know what a bandwagon is. You wouldn't even be part of a daggum parade. You're too uppity up.
Because that's what YouTubers do. They make videos about other creators.
And that's what you're doing. You made videos about James Charles, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, Huxley's parents, 8 passengers. Goodness gracious, I can't even keep them all straight. She did so many because it was trending topics on YouTube and she wanted to be part of it.
That they don't like. Where did you get the sweater again? Good night, macaroon.
Don't understand why people like the sweater. I don't like the sweater. I'm sorry. I don't wear stripes because I've gained weight, and I gain weight, I look bigger. And yes, I know I wear cow hay. I do it on purpose.
It is nice and cozy.
Somebody told me I looked nice and cozy. Well, I hope y'all are nice and cozy with me.
One of your mods blocked your mom. I don't know who your mom is.
But you have control over your mods. You're the one that tells your mods what to do and what not to do. That's all you. Katie, you were done with this daggum live stream before you even started it. You actually were. You were done. And I don't understand why you came live. You wanted to get some attention. You got your attention for just a little bit. People cared about what you had to say. And then nobody's in your chat. If you have nobody in your chat, sometimes it's not fun talking to yourself unless you're doing something like this. I talk to myself anyway, so it's nothing new for me to sit down and talk to a camera.
They're allowed to talk, but...
Woman, you better hurry up. I'm about to have to get my husband up. You better hurry up. Goodness.
My husband has a band. Yes.
That you do not support.
Amber, I can't, I don't know, because they're bored. I don't know.
I'm not bored. I do this for fun. I don't know if y'all are bored. Some people listen to my videos like while they're cleaning the house. Thank you. I try to be here for you as often as I possibly can be. Woman, go to bed. Go to bed. I understand that you don't like when people tell you what to do, but go to bed. Get off of this live stream. You are worse than Chantal right now.
The new policy goes into effect in January.
Wasn't it you? I think it's you. I could be wrong, but I think it's you that used to pick at your fingers so much you made them raw. Because you'd sit here and do this all the time, and look at what you're doing now. This is one of the most uninteresting live streams I have watched in a while.
I'm so late with this, but I was walking my dog. I wanted to say yes, definitely, Kitty. You do not have to share your personal medical info publicly. Thank you.
But she did it anyways because she wants people to feel sorry for her. Somebody's got to have sympathy for her because she's the perpetual victim.
I feel like that was one thing that was brought up in all of this that was completely inappropriate. A couple things that have been brought up that have been so beyond vile.
Some people can be vile. Some people can be just downright mean, rude, and hateful. I try not to do that because there's no need for it when it comes down to the internet. She may be that way off camera, but that's something I'm not going to be.
My medical history, my son's medical history.
If you did not share the stuff about your kids, nobody would know about your kid. It's your own fault. People question it because it's your own fault. I even questioned it because you were talking about autism.
My son's photo being tweeted by people. I'm like...
How did they get the photo, Katie? You're a public figure. How did they get the photo at the time? From you.
You know, be mad at me. Don't be mad at my kid. Don't throw a 7-year-old kid into this.
Nobody's mad at your kid. Nobody ever said anything about your kid bad. Nobody did anything like that. People called you out as a mama. They absolutely did because you said something as dumb as Mother's Day isn't fun for you or a nice day or something. I did a video here recently talking about her on Mother's Day. There's a clip in there where she's talking about it herself. Katie, I'm glad I'm not next to you. I'd smell your breath.
Oh, Eli, you hadn't been around for so long. And can you send me a message on Facebook and I'll talk to you offline?
What secrets you got going on? Well, why do you need to talk offline? Why can't you say it on here? Well, I don't get it. I used to talk to people offline. I used to get on Insta and talk to people. I like to talk to people in my comments. Y'all already know this, but I don't understand. I don't understand her. She wants more and more people to contact her privately. She wants people in her DMs, and I don't know why. You can't respond to comments. How come you can respond to DMs? Which that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I get done filming this, I'm going to go and respond to comments. I'm going to sit down and do that for probably an hour.
I try to stay away from other people's channels. Like,
no, you don't. You do not. You watch people's channels to see if they're talking about you. And when they talk about you, you want to see exactly what they're saying. Because you're a narcissist, my opinion.
I feel like I have so much to talk about that the one thing I don't want to do is talk about other people's channels.
No, you just talk about other people. Not the channels. You talk about other people.
I initially, like when I first started YouTube, did that a little bit, and then it just felt weird. Like,
you're a hypocrite. That's what you are. You prove it constantly.
Going on YouTube to find content. I was like, there's so much more out besides this.
Then why did you do stories about YouTubers? Why did you do that? Because it was interesting and people enjoyed it. Kind of like when I talk about you.
But kids to me are off limits.
Kids off limit until you make your kids in limits. When you start monetizing your children, it's just like family vloggers. People talk about their kids all the time because they're on family channels. It's what happens, unfortunately. I don't care if people talk about my kid. You know, you may see his arm, you may see his eyeball, you may see something like that whenever he's sticking his head in. But my other one, he's grown. If he wants to talk, he talks.
And that was, you know...
This woman talking about her kid is the reason why I had an issue with her. One reason, you know, after I quit watching her, she popped up and a video popped up one day talking about, you know, her talking about her son, and it got me jeeved just a little bit, and so I made my own video.
Yeah, can you guys give me that many likes? 448 watching.
Wow, that many people are watching you not say a dagblame word. That many people are watching you in complete silence. Amazing. Which I can't believe if one of y'all watched this all the way through. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do I think I'm being targeted because I'm an atheist? I think my atheism has become part of it.
That's not why I talk about you. I talk about you because of the actions that you make, not because of your religion. Nope, or lack thereof.
I think a lot of things have become a target. I'm an atheist.
Go ahead, admit everything you are, Katie. Come on, admit it. Admit it. See, if you already clicked off, you ain't hearing all this. So why'd you do it?
People have been saying things about my mental health, about the medications I take.
Because you're the one that said you were allowed to drink and take Adderall at the same time. That's on you. I do believe it was Adderall. I could be wrong, but you said you could drink as long as on your medication. Your doctor said it's fine. My doctor said I can't.
All kinds of things. I think a lot of people will say a lot of things to be relevant, to be honest.
Oh, I don't have to. I don't care about being relevant. I'm perfectly fine where I'm at, doing what I'm doing.
I think a lot of people will say things to be a part of a story, just to be a part of a story, whether or not it's true.
You are not a story to me. I don't research you. I remember videos that you did from back when. I start playing them kind of like this, and sometimes, you know, I can get through them in no time flat. Other times, I just got a lot to say.
Yeah. I just don't, yeah. Like it.
You're stumbling over your words. Spit it out. Spit it out. We're almost done.
Kids should be out limit. I think kids are off limits, and you should be outraged when people are bringing kids up.
Does that count with family channels too? Should we be outraged when you talk about family channels? Because you talked about Huxley.
And when people are doing streams about whether or not my child has certain things. Or
You're the one that made everybody question that, because one moment you say he was misdiagnosed and one moment you say he hasn't. So I don't know what the truth is. I guess we just have to go by what her word is for the day.
or whether or not I'm lying about that, or,
Don't be a proven liar and then you won't have that issue, now will you?
you know, is my son autistic or this or that? Like,
You're the one that said something. It's on my channel. I did a video about it because it was fear restorating.
those topics should literally never be coming out of somebody's mouth. It's just completely inappropriate.
No, ma'am. If you are saying that you are an advocate for kids, you're an advocate for this, you're an advocate for that, then you need to know the correct information and you need to stand by what you say. You cannot say my child is autistic, my child is not autistic, my child is autistic. He's on the spectrum and it's not autism, it's ASD. You didn't know what to say.
And I didn't respond to it this week, and I'm not going to say anyone's names. I just think that
You just need to stay off people's channels that people want to talk about you the same way you talk about Duggars. Just let them talk. Just like let me talk. Let anybody talk that wants to talk. It's fine. YouTube is big enough. If you don't like what somebody has to say, go to somebody else.
you guys have so many things that you can talk about, and I don't care if you talk about me.
You say that so many times. I have that in my intro, but you care. If you didn't care, you would not strike people.
Continue to talk about me.
She ain't got no mommy juice in there, I don't think, because she's awful calm.
No, that's not going to happen. Anna,
What's not going to happen? You will get on here and read documents, but you won't read the comments out loud, so it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense.
my channel has not. I've continued. I'm doing fine.
She'd be on here grifting if she wasn't doing fine. She'd be on here talking about super chat, this, super chat, that. Yeah, she'd be talking about that. Don't worry, it gets that far.
Yeah, my channel isn't. My husband's band is not satanic, not even a little bit.
Don't know, haven't listened to him, haven't seen it.
Robbie, you can talk to me offline, yes?
Why do you want everybody to talk to you offline? Are you trying to get the inside scoop? Is that what you're trying to do?
I know.
Katie, it's going to take me a week to edit this. You have allowed me to say so much, it's going to take me forever to edit this dagblame video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and turn it into a little bit of a clip. That's what I think I'm going to do. So people can watch a 2-second thing of saying that you're an atheist, and then, or they can watch the entire thing. That may be what I do.
You know, I don't really even talk about my atheism, and I don't care if people believe. So,
If you're an atheist, why are you reading the Bible? Why do you know Bible verses? Huh? Take him to the scripture. There you go, touching your nose. Yeah, you used to touch your nose all the time. You touch your eyes, touch your hair. Your hair is the number one thing you like to mess with.
moderators are not paid, and my moderators do not have to pay to be moderators either, and they don't pay for. They're not forced to give me super chats.
That's the first time she brought up super chats. Way to go, KT. You know there's nobody in there that's going to pay you.
They're not forced to do anything that they don't want to do.
But you did get a member and you didn't acknowledge your member. And yes, you do tell your mods exactly what they have to do. Don't lie.
A long, long time ago, I had a Patreon account.
Patreon. Learn how to speak.
It was even before, it was way before I really had a channel. It was when I was still writing.
She likes to say that, you know, she's a blogger, she's a journalist, she's a reporter, she's an investigative specialist. I mean, she's got so many dagblame titles, y'all. She just keeps adding to it.
And it was just like, one of the other people at Pathios had something similar in their tiers. Like, oh, if you do this.
You had to copy off of somebody else. You didn't have your original idea. Somebody had to say, hey, Katie, you can make money by doing this. Go figure.
And the thought process was like, oh, well, if someone pays, then they're going to be dedicated, that kind of thing. But
people don't have to pay to be dedicated to your channel and dedicated to you. They don't have to pay for that.
I never had anyone at that tier level, and I don't even really use my Patreon. So
You're driving me bonkers because it's Patreon. Patreon. As much research as you do, you ought to understand how to pronounce the daggone thing.
Yeah, I don't talk about my child anymore.
Anymore. She used to talk about her child. She's the one that gave all the information about her child. She monetized her child's story.
So they don't pay to be mods. They don't have to pay super chats to be moderators.
No, only Todd has to send super chats to you to tell you, hey, Katie, look at this. Hey, Katie, do that. That's sad.
I'm actually in the process of working with Jessie Bear.
Her favorite moderator. Yep, she shouts out Jessie Bear all the time. I don't even know if Jessie Bear's still with her or not. Wouldn't surprise me if they weren't.
To actually have her become a paid social media manager. So she'll be helping me with social media.
You definitely need help with the way you used to go off on everybody. You used to come live, say stuff, then delete it when I tell y'all, ooh, y'all try to find my Instagram, whenever, not my Instagram, but the Instagram videos that I did for Miss KT, and you get to see.
You did lose a lot of friends when you became an atheist. I know I feel like people have a really bad idea of what atheism is. And
I don't know. I really don't. I'm just trying to prove a point that you're not Christian.
I feel like they think you lack morals and conviction, and that's just not true.
No, Katie, I think you personally lack them. I think it's just you personally. Why do you fold up on yourself like that? Why do you do like this? I mean, some people say that that's self-soothing is what they say. I always have my arms out. I talk with my hands. I do all kinds of different things. I'm just not one to sit like this. I'm not one to just close off to everybody. I'm more like, give me a hug.
A lot of my moderators jumped onto the parade and spread a lot of stuff.
Spent a lot of stuff. What do you mean? They spent time not listening to you? Well, maybe that's not a bad thing.
But it's not strange that other atheists target other atheists, because in the atheist world...
Woo, now we're getting into it again. See, sometimes you gotta listen all the way to the end.
There's this, when I wrote on Patheos, I dealt with this a lot. A lot of people...
She's always bringing up Patheos. Always bringing up Patheos. It's like a badge of honor for her.
People want to have the voice. They want to be the voice of atheism. And so there's lots of bickering. It's not anything I'm interested in.
If you didn't tell people you were an atheist, how do people know you're an atheist? Just asking.
People are moderators because they want to help support me and they love me and they're my friends.
Your friends. So you have people that you've never met in real life. Those are your friends. Because she does not have friends. Woo, I can't wait to bring one video to you where even her old high school friends don't want nothing to do with her as an adult.
All of my moderators here are my friends.
If that's the case, then why did you have moderators go rogue on you? I mean, you gotta watch what you say, because people can question everything. She was done with this live stream before she even started it.
Yeah, they help with my chats.
People are typing her paragraphs. Goodness gracious.
Amber, Viola, I would just say it's just a lot of nonsense, to be honest.
There used to be a channel called Nonsense, and people wondered if it was Katie or not. Some people said it was Katie, some people say it wasn't.
People make videos for a lot of reasons. Vendettas.
Nope, I just do it for fun. Believe it or not, this is fun for me.
Clout. Making content. Making money.
I don't make hardly anything off of you. I think I make like a cent, okay? If I wasn't doing this for fun, I wouldn't be doing it.
Jealousy.
Yeah, nope, no, not a thing. There ain't no way I'm gonna be jealous of you.
They're mad at me about something. Who knows?
Quit with your nose. You need to get a Kleenex. Get a Kleenex. Don't duck. Yeah, get a Kleenex, woman. Don't nobody need to see your boogies.
Yeah, children should definitely be. Nadia has been with me such a long time.
Oh, woman. You're trying to drag this out as long as you possibly can. I don't know how much longer I can drag it out.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about atheism really ever. It doesn't really define me.
You don't want people to know about it. That's the problem. You don't want people to have a clue that you are so that you can be fake.
I don't really think about every day like, oh, I'm an atheist. I never really think about it at all.
Obviously other people do. I knew about it.
It's funny.
You better tell me something funny. You better get me back interested in this because we only got a few minutes left.
I'll tell you something.
You doing that cheese eating grin. That's what you're doing. You ain't got nothing to say.
James Charles' mom actually reached out to me this week.
I said that in another video. I did. I said that it was James Charles' mom. I was right. Go me. I remembered something. Can't ever find my keys, but I remembered something.
Christy.
Who's talking about clout now? Yep, she name dropping.
And she said she saw what was happening and she just wanted me to know that I'm amazing.
Oh, I'm sure she thinks you're so amazing. You're so great. She didn't watch enough. See, you would share her story no matter what. If it would benefit you in any way, you would tell all about the conversation. But we would just have to believe it because you don't show us proof.
And she loves my content. And she said,
if you ever start talking bad about James Charles, does that mean that, because he's a problematic person, so would that mean she didn't like you no more? Would that be the case?
The bigger you get, the more of this will come, and you just have to,
So let me get this right. You get bigger, you get more hate, and it's not your fault. It's because your channel's bigger. That's your philosophy? I done told you. I don't want followers like hers. I do not. I don't want the people that watch me, I do not want y'all going anywhere to defend me because I don't need to be defended. If there's something that comes up, just let it come up, let it be, let it fly, let it roll. I do not care.
know that this is a part of growth. Like, you're just, the hate.
Some people downright hate you. I mean, they hate you. And it's because of you, your own words, your own actions. But you don't want to take acknowledgement of that.
The blessings of it
Whoa, don't you talk about blessings. Don't you dare.
also come with a dark side and a curse. And so you just have to be able to ride that out.
That's more up your alley. Dark side, more like that's more like you.
So it was, I was so happy to have her see Christy in my
In your DMs. Did you notice she looked up and away? She looked off. Were you trying to think of what to say?
inbox this week, and having her say that to me, like I started almost crying.
Almost crying. Why? Because she ain't got no emotions. No, she ain't. She's just stone cold usually whenever it comes to certain things.
When I got that message from her. So
What she's doing right now is bragging. That's all she's doing.
yeah. James Charles, he has like a beauty page.
Talk about all his controversies. Talk about what he's into. Talk about that, Miss Katie.
Yeah, she said I need to have a thick skin and that it's just part of it.
You don't have very thick skin because, like I said, you watch channels about you. I don't watch channels about me. There's people that talk about me. I don't watch them because I don't need to. I did at one point and I learned my lesson. I don't do it no more. I have people that don't like me because I react to Chantal and Amber Lynn. But you know what? That's just something I do.
I was shocked. Yeah.
You are name dropping. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. She's so sweet.
It's like saying na boo boo, and she don't know you to be sweet to you.
James actually has really nice parents, you guys.
Go ahead, say how you truly feel about James. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't be scared.
Chris, I met her last spring.
Oh, you met her like face to face in person? You met her? You went out to meet somebody, or you're talking over the phone? Is that what you're talking about? Maybe it's just talking through DMs. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's how.
What happened to you seems to happen to many other YouTube creators. People are even having CPS called on them.
Oh no, we don't get into that. We don't talk about our neighbors neither. Her neighbors are out to get her. They tore up her flag. No, it didn't. It was the wind.
I had somebody, this is the craziest thing. This woman messaged someone.
No names, no proof, no nothing. We just gotta believe her.
And wanted to know where I lived because she was going to call CPS about my son.
I tell people not to go real life. It's not good to go real life. She may go real life, you just don't.
Yeah, I'm very,
You're very what? You're very tired. I don't know what you are right now. Woman, right now you could suck the helium out of a birthday balloon. I tell you something, you just ruining it all.
I'm very happy about hearing from Christy.
Can't you tell she's happy? When I tell you she ain't got no emotions, I'm telling you she ain't got emotions.
It's because of you I reached out to James Charles. Who knows if you ever saw that, but
Why would you want to reach out to James Charles? Why would you want to do that? He's in so much crap, it's unreal. He stays that way.
Do you get paid monies when you like your videos?
And she gets paid money by the views. That's what matters to her.
No, when liking or unliking really just shows engagement.
Yeah, so if you made it this far, would you mind liking this video and hyping it? Would you mind doing that for me, please? Because, oh, when I tell you it's going to be days of this, it's going to be days of this, and I don't even know if anybody's still watching it. It's probably just me talking to myself. I do that a lot. I'm used to it.
But, yeah, she shared a lot with me about what he went through with everything that happened this past spring. And
ooh, he's still going through it. And she's probably not talking to you anymore. She probably figured out who you are, and she decided she ain't going to talk to you.
I told her, like, I feel like I got a tiny taste of what he went through, and it was awful.
No, you didn't get a tiny taste. People were holding you accountable, and you cannot stand it. You do not admit when you're wrong.
Yeah, and the thing is about CPS is you actually have to have, like, for a CPS report to be credible, you have to actually see the child.
You know what? My son went to school. My oldest, he's special needs. My son went to school and he goes, we ain't got no food. We ain't got no food. CPS calls me and says that they're gonna come out and talk to me, right? But they wanted to wait a week. And I said, oh, no, you're coming today. If you're going to call me and say something to me, you're coming today, because they went and interviewed him at school. Well, I got it on my channel where he talked to him, but he told him he didn't have no food because I didn't go to the grocery store and buy him the food he wanted. He wanted microwave food. We had a refrigerator full of food, the freezer full of food, deep freezer full of food, pantry full of food, and we even had somebody living out back and their fridge was full of food. We had food. It's just not food he liked. Then he gets on the go-kart and he goes, whoo! I told the CPS worker, I said, I think you need to go chase him. He's not being safe. I said, he ain't got no bubble wrap on.
But somebody sent one of the people that I talked to a message and said, I'm worried that she's abusing her son.
And I do not say that. I won't be the one to say that. Some people do say that. I'm not going to say it. Why would you smile about that, though? Don't smile about something like that. It's not funny. It's not okay. It's not something that you laugh about.
It's crazy.
There's a reason why people thought that way. There absolutely was, but you know what? I'm not getting into it. There's some things I shut up about.
Here, Ellie. You can have your wrench back. You just were gone for so long.
So in other words, she's got another mod in her chat. All she's gonna have left is mods at this point. Katie, go to bed. Go to bed, Katie. I'm telling you, go to bed.
I wasn't laughing when the CPS stuff was.
You just laughed. I just got on to you for laughing. You laughed.
I don't know that I was not laughing.
You just got caught in a lie. You just got yourself caught in a lie. You laughed. You smiled. You smirked. You did that. See what I'm talking about? Proof. I don't know. I guess that person's going to get themselves blocked for calling her out. She don't like being called out. She don't like being called out in videos like this.
No. And then there's this...
Goodness gracious, Katie, if you watch this, I feel for you. I feel for you.
This one person that has their channel completely dedicated to me, she tried to send me a friend request on Facebook.
I never would do that. I don't want to be your friend in any form, fashion, way, or how.
And then the other thing, you guys, is everyone was like saying that I was lying about my Twitter getting hacked, but then the last 3 days, all these other people are complaining about their Twitters getting hacked.
Yeah, mine got hacked. It absolutely did. Everything got hacked on me.
It's almost like I wasn't lying.
She said it's almost like she wasn't lying. Almost like she wasn't lying. Oh, you telling a fib or two? Katie, come on. Come on.
People can be really mean to each other. You have a brain tumor? I'm sorry, Ellie.
I would have such a different reaction to that. If it was one of my comments, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I just can't even explain to you. Is this nothing but silence the rest of the way through?
Why are my religious beliefs being brought up? Because other people are making it an issue.
They have a problem with it when you pretend to be one way that you're not.
As are they making my mental health an issue.
People can make my mental health an issue because I tell you about mine the same way you told us about yours.
All right, you guys, my little boy is behind the door trying to fall asleep, so I'm gonna go.
Your son has been trying to go to sleep for over an hour. For over an hour, and you stayed live. Your husband is sick. You stayed live. Yeah, this video took me a while because, like I said, I had a lot to say whenever it comes to Miss Katie.
I'm gonna probably jump on Instagram in a little bit.
But then why are you saying that your son's on the other side of the door? What's the point even saying anything if you're not going to go be with your son and your sick husband? See what I'm telling you? Do you see what I'm telling you? I did this for a reason. Took me hours and hours and hours, but I did it for a reason.
So I'll be on Instagram live in here.
That's where she does her nasty.
But thank you guys so much for the past week. Make sure you give me a thumbs up before you leave.
Y'all make sure you give me the thumbs up, not her.
Please subscribe to my channel if you are not.
Yep, listen to that. Don't do it to hers.
If you weren't subscribed. If you unsubscribed because of what happened and
You can subscribe if you want to subscribe. You don't have to. If you just want to listen to me as white noise, hey, I understand. I'm white noise for a lot of people.
Want to talk to me offline about stuff, you can do that.
You can become her source. She's always looking for a new source.
If you want to resubscribe, please do.
You already said that. Don't try to convince people to get back over on your channel.
Just remember that a lot of the stuff that you've seen, read, or heard about me is not, unless I've said it.
I can show you where you have said things and you still say that we're lying. I can show you proof. I am showing other people proof because you keep saying that we're lying. I'm not lying about you on so many things. I always say, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it might be. I always say things like that because if I'm wrong, and I admit when I'm wrong.
You know, there's always multiple sides to a story. There's a lot of reasons people do things.
I told you the reason why I do this. I have not a problem in the world telling you why.
Jealousy, clout, money, content.
You're repeating yourself. I'm just doing this 'cause I can and I like having fun. I think calling you out is honest.
Being pissed can make people do really bad things.
And see, some people say that's a cuss word. Some people say it's not. So I just leave it alone.
But even if you're mad at someone, that doesn't excuse anyone to target anyone.
And you are not the target, even though you like to pretend like you are because you get sympathy.
In a targeted harassment type of way. And
now, are there channels out there that can be just downright mean, rude, and nasty? I already told you yes. I already told you yes. There are people that used to go really hard for her and say some horrible things about her that were not true and was unnecessary. But the meaner you were to her, the more subs you got.
I would never target another creator and make...
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. You woman. Some people say that you did it to Steve McRae, and some people say you did it to, her name was Leslie.
Dozens and dozens of videos. I would never...
And there's actually a video in regards to that.
Try to find people from their woodwork.
No, you just go out and find people on their channels and dox them.
They're going to try to do a video next week where they expose me as a fraudster for GoFundMes, which is ridiculous.
If it was ridiculous, they wouldn't be able to do a video. They wouldn't have proof. You just remember that. Sometimes when you say stuff, it can be proven.
Don't even watch it. It's garbage.
It's not for you to tell people what they can and can't watch. I don't care if people go and watch you. That's perfectly fine by me.
They've somehow found some woman who knew me online 5 years ago who doesn't know me.
I don't know you. All I know is what you say, what you do, how you act. That's what I know. I don't know you as a person.
Has never met me personally.
A lot of people haven't met you personally because you don't do that. You don't have friends.
Has a vendetta against me for whatever reason.
I'm not against you. I'm against what you say.
And she's not credible. And this is what they're doing. And so...
You mean they're showing you for who you are and you can't stand it? Yeah, we know.
They're going to talk about my son, which...
No, I don't. I don't unless you need me to or you want me to or you address it first.
Again, is completely inappropriate.
I wish I knew what video she was talking about. I really do.
I will not be a part. I implore you guys to just consider sources of things that you're hearing. Consider the motives of why people do things.
Consider Miss Katie's motives as well. She's not exempt from that.
Don't think that just because someone says something, it's true.
But if you see the proof, then believe it's true.
My reputation has been smeared.
Oh, it's always a smear campaign. Might as well call you Blake Lively.
And I know, like, I've been asked to give receipts for things I can't give because it didn't happen.
See, you don't prove anything. You prove absolutely nothing and you say, trust me. Yeah, when you're proven liar, then people can't trust you.
I have been told that I'm a liar. I've been told a lot of things, but I know my truth. I know my subscribers.
Just because you know your truth doesn't mean it's truth. You can make yourself believe anything.
I know that you guys are amazing and this is why I'm here.
No, why you're there is money. Money. I can't get it through to you because I can't even get you to understand. It's all for money.
And I don't want anyone to fight with anyone. I don't want anyone to target anyone.
No, you just want people to go on other people's channels and tell them off when they're talking bad about you. That's what you want.
I want people to jump off the bandwagon and just really realize.
You don't want people coming after you. That's what you're worried about.
When you get so invested into someone's life.
Kind of like you and the Duggars? Yeah.
That you don't know and you make assumptions based on a couple clips on a screen.
Woo, she's telling you, if you see a clip, don't believe it. Don't believe the words coming out of my mouth, but you just believe me this time. Yeah, believe me this time. Just don't believe me any other time.
You really don't know the whole story. And people that are making those videos.
Hey, guess what, Katie? I'm showing your entire live stream. Your entire live stream. I have sat here for hours and talked about this and this entire thing. I have given my opinion about it so that you cannot say, oh, it was taken out of context. I'm playing you.
Have agendas. They're not telling you why. They want to start their own channel.
I already have my channel, but I don't need you to have a channel.
they're mad at you that you might have got a scoop that they wanted.
Nope, I don't want any of your scoops. Absolutely not. Like I said, I cover other people. I don't need you.
They want your name for clout.
You keep saying that you have this clout machine behind you. Don't nobody need clout from you. Absolutely they do not. There's somebody who gets in trouble by the sun. We don't need that.
They want to strip your subscribers from you. It happens all the time on YouTube.
I'm not trying to do anything like that. People come to me and say they unsubscribed to you from a long time ago. A long, long time ago. And that's your own fault.
They're faking or making up drama to get
I am showing your complete live stream no matter how boring it is.
a story or outrage to happen towards you. They want to destroy your channel for whatever reason.
I don't care if you have a channel. Keep your channel. I don't care. I just want you to treat people better.
Just remember that
Just remember what I'm telling y'all when she's talking.
I'm always here if you need to talk. I will always answer your questions.
Nope. No questions go unanswered and they go bye-bye. She even says she blocks people.
I will never lie to you.
I done proven you lied in here about you not giggling. Mm-hmm.
If I'm a commentary channel.
Yay! So you're not a journalist. You were just a YouTube channel. She admitted it. Go KT. There's proof.
I share my opinions, and sometimes
You share your opinions, not facts.
opinions change.
So did your religion change? Are you now a Christian?
Life changes. Things happen in life.
That's a dumb moment. A dumb moment. I told you I need the hat.
Diagnosis change.
Nah, not if you're diagnosed, you stay that way. My son has not been re-diagnosed. He's had the same thing for years.
Lots of things happen in life. That doesn't mean you're a liar. It just means that life happens.
Oh, so you mean that every time you changed your story, every single time you changed your story, you had a reason to, and it's because life changed and you made a life change? In order to make a life change, then you need to change. You need to show that you changed. You need to put that out there. You can't claim a change if it ain't happening.
And just be nice to people.
Well, take your own daggum advice. I'm telling you, I need a mirror.
And just remember that.
Y'all just remember, if you're watching one of my videos, it's only for entertainment.
Okay? Like, I just want you to be nice to people. I want to be nice to people. I don't want to drag anyone. I don't want you guys to drag anyone. We just need to be nice.
I showed you in one of my videos how she threatened to sue somebody for using her content or talking about her. Yep, she's nice. She's nice, let me tell you.
And I know my mama's, and I know that that's what you guys want too.
No, they're in my comments saying differently. They want to come after you. After me, not you.
So, and if you see people talking about my son, you can tell them, hey, that's not cool.
Or you can just ignore it, leave it alone, and click on something else. There's plenty of YouTube channels. You ain't got to watch somebody you don't need to watch.
Please don't talk about a child, because it's not cool.
People don't need to stand up for you, Katie. We know about your child because of you. It's your own fault, your own doing.
We should be telling other people not to talk about other people's children.
People can talk about my kid. I put my kid on the internet. Both of my kids have been seen on the internet.
So, that's the one thing I would be okay with. All right, you guys.
I'm not okay with any of it. Y'all, if you got something to say, stay on my channel and say it. I can take it. She can't.
I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight, and I hope you have a good time. Make sure you give me a thumbs up before you leave. And
Already said that. Y'all do that to mine, not hers. I tell y'all that every single time. You ain't got to go to her video to like it.
please subscribe if you haven't yet. All right, you guys. Bye.
Oh, she finally is. She's finally going to bed. Not. She ain't going to bed. You want to know what she's doing? She's going in there to have her some chug-a-lug, and then she's going to go on Insta. That's what she did. She'd spend a little bit of time on YouTube, and then she'd go over there and run her mouth, and then she'd get herself caught. And then we'd end up in situations like this with people like me sitting down talking about her. But anyways, I've kept you long enough. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. I cannot believe how long I made this video. Oh my goodness gracious, I cannot believe how long I've sat down here and talked.
It's all because my husband's still asleep and everybody else is too, and I had a lot to say, and when I have a lot to say, I just say it, and it's a big problem sometimes. Like I told you, no filter from here to here. It happens, but alright guys, make sure that you have a good one for me. Okay, y'all, go smile. Go make somebody else smile. Seriously, go do it. You'll feel better. Alright, y'all have a good one.